Welcome to Aloha Stadium in Honolulu, home of the final football game on this November Saturday. Tonight, the Hawaii Warriors facing a very steep climb to bowl eligibility, and energized by last week's victory over the Aggies of Utah State, host the Aggies of New Mexico State. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our coverage of University of Hawaii football. Tonight, it's another edition of the Aggies. Last week, it was Utah State, and Hawaii literally blossomed, literally exploded on offense for the biggest point production of the season and their first victory in the Western Athletic Conference. Tonight against New Mexico State, both teams are 3-6. Both teams have struggled. Both teams are trying to get things together, and for Hawaii, they're down to their last chance. They've got to win the rest of the games in this season in order to be bowl eligible. And for New Mexico State, they're under a new coach, they're under a new regime, new players. They're trying to put things together. Russell Yamanoha joins me again tonight. And Russ, when you look at these two teams, both of them at 3-6, there are similarities, but there are differences.
Yeah, for Hawaii, it's they still got that bowl game riding out there if they can win out the rest of the games in this season. But for Hawaii, for the first time in a long time, they're sort of playing with house money. And what I mean by that is they've got all this positive issues, all these positive feelings coming off their win against Utah State last week. And pretty much since the second half of that Washington State game a long time ago, the questions have been surrounding this team as far as red zone offensive scoring goes, as far as plays on defense, just trying to stay with it. And as that 6-game losing streak built, the bad questions surrounding this Hawaii football team kept building as well. But now, coming off that Utah State win, Hawaii is feeling good about themselves, going up against a New Mexico State team that on paper should pose a little threat to this Hawaii team. I mean, Hawaii's got the momentum here at home, plus New Mexico State going with the platoon system at quarterback. They got Jeff Fleming and Trevor Walls at quarterback. One's a sophomore, one's a redshirt freshman. And usually when it's a platoon system at quarterback, that's not a good sign for your football team. So Hawaii's got it stacked in their favor tonight. Now all they have to do is go out on the football field, put it together, and come away with a W.
Dwayne Walker is the new coach for New Mexico State. He takes the place of Hal Mumme. Mumme was one of those coaches that you would just like to spend time with. I mean, he had story after story. And when you look at a new coach, of course, he's got to put in a new system with new people. And the real difficulty for New Mexico State is that they're averaging only 11.8 points a game. They are running out of time. They've got to change that. Hawaii, they've got to win the rest of their games. That is a tall order. We'll see how they do tonight. When we come back, we'll get things underway from Aloha Stadium. Stay with us.
This K5 sports presentation is sponsored in part by Bank of Hawaii and by Kaiser Permanente. Live well, be well, and thrive.
These all seem the same.
They're not.
You can't fake Sony quality. It makes watching sports in HD better.
And the more sports you watch on a Sony, the better you get at sports. I can do this all day, football star. It's on fire. It's on fire.
Sports look better on a Sony Bravia HD TV.
We're gonna do it like this.
$5 footlong.
That's not, no, it's $5. $5 foot. Right, no, and it's $5 footlong. It's 3.
It's a 30-second commercial.
Is he directing this now?
I was doing it right, wasn't I?
It's here, the newest Subway $5 footlong, the Buffalo Chicken Sub. Spicy chicken and cool ranch. The newest $5 footlong. Get it for a song, only at Subway.
$5 footlong.
Drive, determination, a sense of purpose. Sometimes, to succeed in the workplace, all people need is a fair chance. And fairness is what we fought for 75 years. Hawaii Government Employees Association, 75 years of working together.
Here's a chilling fact. In Hawaii, nearly 1 out of 3 murders involves men killing women.
It's time for men to stop violence against women.
My mom and dad taught me that hitting and making threats is not the way to treat a woman. You can talk things out.
To me, that's real power.
This message is brought to you by the State Department of Health and the University of Hawaii at Manoa.
New Mexico State able to win the toss, and they will receive. Russell's keys to the game are sponsored by Kaiser Permanente. Live well, be well, and thrive.
Well, for New Mexico State, it's ball control, but really you can put ball control on both of these teams because both of them are in the bottom of the Western Athletic Conference as far as turnover margin goes. So New Mexico State, a big road dog, 20-plus points. They're the underdogs to Hawaii in this game. If they're going to have success, they're going to have to control that football and keep the potent Hawaii offense off the field. And Hawaii really had a potent offensive showing last time out against Utah State. And for the Hawaii defense, it's pressure to platoon because New Mexico State's going to go with the 2-quarterback look. They've done it for most of the games this season. We're going to assume they're going to do that here again tonight. Jeff Fleming and Trevor Walls, the quarterbacks. Between the two of them, they've thrown for just under 900 yards. And being that they're 9 games into the season, those are terrible numbers coming out of your quarterback spots. So for the Hawaii defense to make life easier on themselves tonight, it would behoove them to get out and put pressure on that quarterback, whoever it is, Trevor Walls or Jeff Fleming for New Mexico State.
New Mexico State, as we said, has not scored a touchdown since the 17th of October against La Tech. They lost that game 45-7, and they're averaging only 11.8 points per game. So they're going to try to do something about that. Marcus Allen, number 32. Boy, he's right after his idol, huh? And also Donovan Roberts is deep. Scott Enos will kick off for Hawaii. And we're underway. Here we'll go to Marcus Allen deep in the end zone, and he will not return it. 1st and 10 for New Mexico State on their own 20-yard line. Well, a stadium resplendent. The sun is going down behind us, and that gives a lot of colors a chance to really beam. Not only that, but the rain that has been off and on all weekend, all throughout the week, up over the Ko'olau Mountains as we face them, and we may be visited by some rain. Jeff Fleming is the quarterback. 58 completions, 514 yards, 2 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. 1st down from the 20. A lot of shifting going around in this New Mexico State offense. Ball is kept by Flemings. Flemings on a reverse to the near side to Marcus Anderson. Anderson with all kinds of running room to the 40. Finally dragged down at the 45-yard line. Kavika Ornelas was there. They come out with a gadget play, and they make it work for 24 yards and a 1st down.
Yeah, terrific play design. You see, it's almost like a student body quarterback move over to the far side of the field, and all of a sudden the pitcher coming back the other way, and there's a flag thrown late, as you saw in that replay.
So we'll see.
There's no flag on the play. The runner did not get tackled with a horse collar tackle. 1st down.
Steve Barth is the official. We'll take a look at this tackle again. If Kavika Ornelas wasn't there, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, Ornelas did a great job of catching up to him and saving the touchdown. And he said no flag on the play. There was a flag on the play, just no penalty.
No penalty, you're right. 1st down for New Mexico State. They open with a flourish. In motion is Marcus Anderson. The pass is complete, short game to Marcus Allen. Demetrius Davis made the tackle for Hawaii. Gain on the play close to 5 yards. The starting lineups are sponsored by Hawaiian Tel Federal Credit Union, where membership is open to all island residents. Hele Mai, you belong. Barton, Palmer, Grady, Pakalata, and Norman across that offensive front. And then Lee, Anderson, Nelson, Smith, and Opetaya. The skill position. Ball is given up the middle, and getting hit immediately was Glenn but he just kept going. That's Tony Glenn from Lubbock, Texas. Comes in with 124 yards rushing and a touchdown. The defense for Hawaii, Liko Satele, Von Meatonga, Tuika Tufunga, and John Fonoti. The linebackers are Suarez, Hewen, and R.J. Kiesel Kauhanu. And then the defensive secondary for Hawaii, it is Davis, Smith, Silva, and Ornelas. Enough for a first down. First down on the Hawaii 46-yard line. Rolling to the near side. And the pass is incomplete. Fleming throwing. It was intended for Marcus Allen on the near sideline. That'll bring up second down and 10 from the 46, Liko Satele. Good pressure by Liko Satele on Flemings.
So New Mexico State having all kinds of problems on offense all throughout the season. As you mentioned, it's been a couple of ball games since they've scored a touchdown. They only got 3 points against Fresno State. A couple of ball games ago, they got shut out in the horseshoe last time out at Ohio State. But right now, on their first drive, coming up with a different look here. And they're moving it.
Ball is given, trying to turn the corner on the far side. And getting good yardage is Seth Smith. Demetrius Davis coming up from the secondary to give him some opposition. And a good gain on the play. That will bring up third down and 5 for New Mexico State. Here comes the Aggies. Triple wide receiver comes out to the near side. This looks like a Hawaii offensive set. Third down, trying to convert on third down. Flemings hit as he throws. That ball is incomplete. Liko Satele got to him. So he will record the hurry. Satele 6'2", 280, and he is a sophomore.
See, that was a formation similar to what Hawaii runs, with the exception of the fact that there was a tight end out on that side, plus a blocking back, and Satele would have none of it. He got around the tight end and the blocking back to get to the quarterback and put a good lick on him right as he was throwing the football.
Ryan Henry is deep for Hawaii, number 88. The kick by Hughes. He leads the WAC in punting. Henry takes it on the run, starts to go to the left, comes back to the right, and he is tackled almost immediately. Tackled by Jamar Cotton, 27-yard punt, only a 3-yard return. So New Mexico State gets things going. They carry the ball into Hawaii territory, but then it stalls. Brant Muniz is the quarterback, 4th in WAC passing for 219 yards per game, 7th in WAC pass efficiency, and 5th in WAC total offense. First down for Hawaii. They have it at their 17. Leon Wright Jackson in the backfield. Back to pass. And the throw, that's complete. Crossing pattern. That's complete to Jon Medeiros. And I'll tell you this. Bryant Muniz could have just waited back there. Waited for the pattern to really ripen, and that's exactly what he did. 15-yard gain in the first down. Alfonso Powell there to make the stop.
And tough to see from that replay, but Powell really did save a touchdown because Medeiros had him to beat. Everybody else was over on the other side of the field defensively in that secondary for New Mexico State, and Medeiros breaks that tackle. He is aloha.
Leon Wright Jackson flipping to the left side. It is Wright Jackson. Breaks a tackle. Interference to the 40, to midfield, all the way to the 47-yard line of New Mexico State. 19-yard gain.
Sometimes you got to do it with some help from your friends. Sometimes you got to get it done by yourself. And Wright Jackson did both on that play. Watch. Kisatake, 64, is going to pull. He's going to miss a block at the point of attack, but Wright Jackson breaks that tackle. Kisatake clears out the guy right there trying to keep contained on the edge. And the rest is Wright Jackson in a big running play. Wright Jackson off to another good start, just like he did last time out against Utah State.
Jovonte Taylor with a block deep on that play. First down on the 49-yard line of New Mexico State. Triple wide receiver to the left. Moniz throws long up the sideline. And it is incomplete. Good defense that time. He wanted Jovonte Taylor. Devon House was right with him. And that will bring up second down and 10. For Hawaii, Aaron Kia, Ray Hisataki, John Estes, Ralph Aeru, and Austin Hansen across that offensive front. And then the receivers, Salas, Medeiros, Jovonte Taylor, Kealoha Pilares, and the running back is Leon Wright Jackson. Second down and 10 from the 49-yard line. Bryant Muniz. Muniz waiting for the snap from Estes. Has time. Now throws. That's complete to Salas. Salas breaks one tackle and then steps for another yard short of the first down. That'll bring up third down. Chris Buckner, the cornerback there for New Mexico State.
Greg Salas has great hands. There he is, bottom of your screen. He's just going to buy himself some time, come right across the middle, and there you see that nice catch, gets the good hands on the football. Nice soft hands, makes the catch, and he had one of those catches last week against Utah State where the ball was smoked right at him, and he showed nice hands to make a touchdown grab against Utah State.
Salas now 6 games, 100+ yards in receiving. Moniz, shovel pass, turning the corners. Jackson, 35, 30, out of bounds at the 25-yard line. What a play. 16-yard gain. Devon House may have saved something much more serious with the tackle. The defensive front for New Mexico State, Phil, Savage, Romero, and Finau. The linebackers are Connor, Scott, and Cotton. And the defensive backs, Devon House, he's already contributed defensively. Stefan Hatchett, Alfonso Powell, and Jonte Green. First down for Hawaii at the 26-yard line of New Mexico State. Moniz looking left, now running. Moniz breaks a tackle at the 25, slides to the 20. Gain on the play of close to 7. John Finau finally figured things out. But Hawaii is moving the ball with authority here on their first possession of this first quarter. No score. Ball is on the 21-yard line. Pilares is flanked to the far side. To the near side is Taylor. In the slot to the left is Salas. And Medeiros in the slot to the right. Leon Wright Jackson gets the handoff. Jackson explores the secondary, trying for the first down. I believe he, however, is short. John Finau out of Long Beach, California, and El Camino Junior College, 6'1", junior, there to make the tackle for New Mexico State.
Yeah, this Hawaii offense would love to keep the momentum built up from last week's game against Utah State, where the running game, especially for Hawaii, got on track big time. Both Alex Green and Leon Wright Jackson went over 100 yards rushing last week. They'd like to continue that now on a third down play.
Medeiros goes in motion. Single coverage on Pilares to the left. Looking left. Throw. That is dropped by Salas. Salas would have had the first down and more. That brings up fourth down. And maybe a question mark here. Does Hawaii go for the field goal or do they gamble?
We talked about the hands on Salas. This time the ball comes right at him and he just bounces it right off his thigh pad. That's one that he's going to want back. He makes that catch 99 times out of 100. Just that one time he got snake bit. Looks up at the scoreboard and watches this thing bounce off his knee. And Hawaii, I'm sure to the delight of this crowd, they're going to go for it here on 4th down and 3.
Fourth down conversions. Hawaii is 13 for 17 on the season. Medeiros waiting. Fourth down. All or nothing here. The throw. That is complete to Salas. Same play. Only this time the ball doesn't bounce out. Chris Buckner made the tackle.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It is the same play, and I'm sure for the coaches up in the press box, they're looking at that thing going, Salas was wide open last time. Let's just do it again. This time he'll make the catch.
And that's exactly what he did. The ball is smack dab on the 10. Hawaii first down and goal to go at the 10-yard line of New Mexico State. First possession. They've gone all the way. They put the ball in play at their own 17-yard line. Now they're on the New Mexico State 10. Up the middle to the 5. And inside the 5 is Leon Wright-Jackson. Excellent blocking. Estes, Hisataki, Ieru up front. So Leon Wright-Jackson, 167 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 62-yard jaunt against Utah State last week. So he already is exploring his options in this game. 3 carries, 28 yards. Second down, goal to go. Ball on the 3. Leon Wright-Jackson. Touchdown.
Boy, you think that Leon Wright-Jackson is going to remember the last couple of weeks of his Warrior career. He ran like gangbusters last week, 15 rushes, but about 167 yards last time out. This time they rely on him right down the field. They go 5 yards here, 5 yards there, takes it in from point-blank range, and Hawaii gets on the board just like that.
5th rushing touchdown. Kick is up by Scott Enos, and the PAT is good. We look at the scoreboard, 7:03 left to play in the first quarter. Hawaii up.
Who has the most gas stations in Hawaii? Here's a hint. Take a closer look. 76, now with the most locations in the islands.
Visit your 76 Gas neighborhood friends like Eric near Thomas Square on Ward, Keith and Kailua on Ku'ule Road, or Bert in town on the corner of Hoftailing and School.
McDonald's new bacon and cheese Angus 3rd Pounder. As if it wasn't enough to make it with a full 3rd pound of 100% Angus beef, they had the audacity to use a bakery-style bun and crinkle-cut the pickles. There's no denying it. That's a 3rd strip of bacon. Have they no shame? Angus Axiom number 39. It's an embarrassment of riches. The astonishing Angus 3rd Pounders. All Angus, all McDonald's.
Right now, big things are happening.
Now we'll provide more news coverage than ever.
Now we'll be live with what's happening around the state.
Now we're digging deeper into our local communities.
Now our team will better connect with you. So now you'll be better informed.
On air and online. On what you know.
Right now. On K5, KGMB, KHNL.
And always on HawaiiNewsNow.com.
For every touchdown Hawaii scores, Central Pacific Bank will donate $100 toward the Central Pacific Bank Endowed Scholarship Fund. Central Pacific Bank works for you, a member of the FDIC. So the 5th rushing touchdown of the season for Leon Wright-Jackson. Hawaii goes 83 yards in 11 plays, 5 minutes and 22 seconds of elapsed time. And on that drive, 5 rushes for 36 yards, 4 for 6 in passing for 47 yards. So Hawaii, with their repertoire fully engaged in that first drive here at Aloha Stadium. Kicking off is Enos. Ball will go to Marcus Allen, and he'll return it. Allen gets out over the 15, close to the 20-yard line. And there is a penalty flag on the play. Michael Wadsworth and Jordan Gomes on the special teams.
During the return, holding on the return team. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
This health report is sponsored by HMSA, working for a healthier Hawaii. For New Mexico State, all players, the 64-man travel squad, they're healthy. For Hawaii, Jovonte Taylor, not 100%. In fact, there are other players not 100%. RJ Kiso Kauhane, one of them. bandaged hand. First down. Jeff Fleming continues at quarterback, flares it out. That is complete. And Marcus Anderson is surrounded and dropped as he picks up about 5 yards from the 11 out to the 16. Spencer Smith and Mana Silva there to make the stop on him. One thing that New Mexico State, on their opening drive, they were able, a little prestidigitation, but they were able to move the ball well. Second down and 5. The ball at the 21. Fleming turns, and that may have been a broken play. That may have been a broken play. He wanted to give it to Todd Lee, the wide receiver, on a sweep, but he held the ball out, and Todd Lee had already gone through the intersection.
Yeah, this spread look, this spread offense is now popular in college football. You really can't tell if it's a busted play sometimes. They just have all this misdirection stuff going on, and that time the Hawaii defense reacted nicely to it. You know, this Aggie offense really misses Chase Holbrook. They had a great quarterback.
New Mexico State.
He's no longer here, but they miss him badly.
Timeout has been called. We'll be back.
In the mood for something more adventurous this evening? Think Australia. Come on to the Outback Steakhouse and try our juicy signature sirloin, plus your choice of 2 sides at just $14.95. It's no wonder we're Hawaii's favorite steakhouse. Live adventurous. Go Outback.
We know technology can make you more connected, but now it can make you more connected to your doctor through email. Test results from home. Check records. Change appointments. Now, doctors, nurses, techs, pharmacists are all digitally connected to each other and ultimately connected to you. At Kaiser Permanente, we believe that if knowledge is power, shared knowledge is even more powerful. Kaiser Permanente. Thrive.
First year we entered Mary Monarch was 1979. We haven't missed a year since then. One of the best parts is getting on that Hawaiian Airlines plane every year, because once we get on that plane, we're all together in a canoe and we stay together until we get back to Oahu. It's way too much fun to miss.
Serving Hawaii for 80 years, only one airline is Hawaiian.
Did you know that tobacco companies are marketing highly addictive products to get around smoke-free policies, including snus tobacco? To find out more, visit clearthesmoke.org, brought to you in partnership with Kalihi Palama Health Center.
The series record is sponsored by Mr. Electric. He has the power to make things better. This is the 6th meeting overall. Hawaii leads the series 5-0. Big third down play. Ball is on the 18-yard line. Have to go to the 21 for a first down. Seth Smith flanked to the near side. Fleming throws. That is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. That was intended for Marcus Anderson. Covering on the play, Richard Torres. Torres is another one of those players for Hawaii that is not 100%. He has trouble with his hammy. So Ryan Henry backs up again on his own 40-yard line. And punting is Kyle Hughes. Hughes leads the WAC in punting with a 43.1 yard average. He can boom it. The ball is hit off the side and goes out of bounds. Not a good punt that time. It negated a return, but it ends up in Aggie territory at the 48-yard line. Only a 30-yard punt. That'll bring his average down a bit. 7-0 Hawaii.
Dad, I need lunch money.
Need cash? Get cash back at checkout with your Visa check card from American Savings Bank. Real easy banking. Need cash? You always know where to find ATMs from American Savings Bank. Real easy banking.
And now we're back in the living room. And now, bedroom. Wow. And...
Another frozen patty? What's it say?
Stop making the new Arby's roast burger, or else.
Ooh, scary. Put it with the others.
The competition's nervous because Arby's new roast burger is here. Never fried or greasy, thinly sliced roast beef with one of 3 new flavors. It's the burger done better. So good you'll say, I'm thinking Arby's.
Hi, I'm Liz Chun, joining you from the sidelines, and I just want to take notice of the officiating crew that's out here because there is a female with them. Her name is Sarah Thomas. This is actually her first time to the Aloha Stadium in her 13-year career. And if you're thinking, I don't really remember the last time I saw a female out here, that's because she is the only one in all of Division I football. Her brother was the one that introduced it to her. Actually, her and her 2 brothers, it's a family affair. They're all officials. Back to you up there.
Thanks, Liz. And welcome to the broadcast. Took her a while to get here, the last broadcast from Aloha Stadium for our crew. But we welcome her, and that's really something. Sarah Thomas. That ball is complete to the near side, and the reception made by Greg Salas. 13-yard gain. Stephen Hatchett there to make the tackle. Here comes Hawaii. First down. They have it at the 35-yard line. We overload the left side with 3 wide receivers. Looking left is Moniz. Throws. That's complete to Salas. Salas breaks a tackle, then backs his way for the first down to the 25-yard line.
You know, the passing attack for Hawaii is working right now, but one of the factors for that is number 23 in the Hawaii backfield, Leon Wright Jackson. When he's running the football like this and finding open spaces, that really opens things up for the Hawaii passing attack, especially when he takes it in for touchdowns like this. That really gives something for that New Mexico State defense to think about. And while they're thinking about that, the ball's going over the top, primarily to Greg Salas on this drive.
First down for Hawaii at the 25. Ball is laid off. This is Jackson. Jackson tiptoes down the sideline. And he was 50 feet above the street and no net. Unable to get it to the end zone. Jonte Green finally chased him out. Take another look at this play. Excellently executed.
Yeah, you're really getting a chance to see some of the athleticism out of Leon Wright Jackson. Hawaii fans have been waiting for him to go off, and right now he's doing it. Aaron Kia out there helping him with some blocking. And Wright Jackson just not able to stay inbounds. I'm sure he wanted to take that one to the house, but Hawaii on the attack here inside the red zone again.
Hawaii on the 11, first and 10. They can get a first down just outside the 1. Moniz throws, and that is incomplete, intended for Kealoha Pilares. So Pilares had to turn his body, try for that reception in the corner of the end zone, but unable to hold on. And we'll bring up second down and 10. The ball at the 11.
Yeah, that pass was incomplete, but you can see that Bryant Moniz is starting to figure things out as the Hawaii quarterback, because he put that one where only Kealoha Pilares could get it. It was just out of his reach, but it was not going to be intercepted. If he throws it to the inside, maybe one of those safeties that's playing right there in the goal line can sneak over and make a play on it, but that time it was just incomplete.
Pilares again to the left, triple wide receiver to the right. Second down, ball is given, big hole up the middle. Leon Wright Jackson, touchdown. Well, the offensive line has got to be given a real pat down. as far as accolades are concerned. I mean, there was just a huge gap that was filled by Leon Wright-Jackson.
Now they get the blocking at the point of attack. He breaks through, reads the secondary, and the linebackers makes a move to the outside, and he's not stopped till he gets over that goal line.
Enos perfect with the extra point. Hawaii now leads 14-0. So another jaunt all the way up this field for the touchdown. There you see the hold. And then Leon Wright-Jackson, I mean, he just angles for the end zone. Great blocking. Absolutely great blocking.
Well, Brian Moniz is 7 of 10 for 84 yards. It's a pretty good start for him, but Wright-Jackson not slowing down at all from the numbers he put up last week. He went over 100 yards in the first half. He's got 42 right here. 5 touches out of that backfield as far as running the football. 2 of them have gone for touchdowns. So I think it's safe to say this Hawaii offense has at least found itself. The passing attack was always there, but now that running game is really starting to come around, and it's making things very difficult on the teams named the Aggies in this conference.
And what about the story of Leon Wright-Jackson? I mean, Leon Wright-Jackson was underperforming in game after game after game, and all of a sudden, he has been like that slow motion opening of a flower. And once he gets it to its maximum beauty, he has really taken advantage. He is now worth the price of admission. Marcus Allen is deep again on the goal line, and kicking off for Hawaii will be Scott Enos. Enos kicks it off, and right there is Marcus Allen. Allen trying to find the hole, gets out over the 20, backs his way to the 26-yard line.
You know, Jim, just to finish the point on Wright-Jackson, or to add to the point, when you look at the numbers that he put up last week, 15 carries, he had 3 touchdowns. He's got 5 carries here tonight, 2 touchdowns. That means in the span of 2 weeks, he's scoring touchdowns once for every 4 times he touches the ball. That's a pretty good return if you're a
very good return. Like I say, the price of admission. First down for the Aggies. Jeff Fleming remains in at quarterback. 3 wide receivers flanked to the left. And the whistle blows. Let's see. They don't want the drummer.
Band needs to quit playing as soon as the offense comes up on the ball.
The drums need to stop as soon as the offense comes up on the ball. Okay.
That's weak.
Fleming back to pass. Looking sideline, throws wide open. And that ball is caught by Marcus Allen. And Allen at midfield, he may have fumbled the ball, but I believe he held on. And that's a big play. 25-yard, a pass and a catch for the Aggies.
And that's a mix-up in coverage for Hawaii because Allen caught that ball and he was breaking into wide open spaces. So heads-up play by the safeties for Hawaii to break over there and put the hit on him. And you saw the gang tackling that Greg McMacken loves out of his defense. Showed up right there and may have knocked the ball away. And Marcus Allen makes a big play.
High formation. Ball is given to the tailback. They lateral back to Fleming. Rolls to the far side. Penalty flag is thrown. Being chased by Ewan. And he is hit right on the sideline. Jake Ewan. Ewan with his Visigoth defense that time.
Holding. Number 72 on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Down.
Bakalava. Sioele Bakalata from East Palo Alto, California. 321-pounder.
That is a little strange to see a holding call on a flea flicker because you're hoping that the defense bites on the run action up the middle. You throw it back to your quarterback. That's got everybody tied up in the middle, but a holding call nonetheless, and a big hit by Jake Ewan at the end of that play. He is a football player.
Still first down, but it's 1st and 20. Fleming throws, crossing pattern. That's complete to midfield to Kyle Nelson. Nelson is the tight end. Kavika Ornelas, the corner for the Warriors, coming up and making contact. Gain on the play of 10. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 yards to go. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Hawaii leading 14-0. So Jeff Fleming trying to get this offense consistent. Marcus Allen is flanked to the far side. Single coverage on Marcus Allen. In motion is Marcus Anderson. Fleming on the handoff. Short game to Seth Smith. Smith gains only about a yard, if that. That will bring up 3rd down and 9. So Hawaii changing personnel on this 3rd down. See if they go with 5 defensive backs.
This is a tough situation for New Mexico State because, as we mentioned, the quarterback play this year has not been good. And you give yourself a 3rd and long like this, it's a tough situation if the quarterback's not making plays. Let's see how it turns out.
Hawaii showing blitz. Anderson in motion. Fleming drops straight back. Throws over the middle. That's complete, but short of the 1st down. That was complete to Lee. Todd Lee from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's his 21st catch. He has 1 touchdown on the season. Ornelas there to make the tackle.
See, Hawaii coming with the blitz. That forced the quarterback to get rid of the ball sooner than he wanted to.
Yeah,
but that's just a strange play run there by New Mexico State. You kind of hope your receivers will get down the field on 3rd and 9, at least get the yardage you need to get that 1st down. He makes the reception, but it comes up short.
4th down. Good pressure there by Mana Silva. There is the punt. Coming down. They let it bounce on the 5. It will go into the end zone. 41-yard punt by Kyle Hughes. The 76 leaderboard is sponsored by 76 Gasoline, provided in Hawaii by locally owned Mid-Pacific Petroleum. Black interception leaders, Mana Silva, the University of Hawaii with 4 interceptions. Jerron Johnson of Boise State also with 4. Brindley of Utah State. Deion Young of Louisiana Tech. Shiloh Kale, local boy out of Idaho. 1st down for Hawaii. This is the 3rd time that they will have the ball offensively. They've had it 2 previous drives, and they both scored. Joe Avery has gone into the game as a wide receiver. Empty backfield. Bryant Moniz, 1st down from the 20. Moniz drops straight back. He's hit as he throws. Throws long over the middle. That's incomplete. That was intended for Jovonte Taylor. And when you were back there in an empty backfield and you have nobody blocking for you, that's what happens.
And they had the matchup they wanted because it's a linebacker running down the field with Jovonte Taylor, but that time the pressure comes in off the edge.
Danye Coleman.
New Mexico State able to get to Moniz before he can set up and make a good throw. And it's a good defense on the front end to prevent a big play on the back end for the receivers there for Hawaii.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 2nd down and 10 from the 20. Moniz lays it off. That is complete. Medeiros up the near sideline. 30, 35. And is out of bounds. Just shy of the 40-yard line. That is enough for a 1st down. 17-yard gain. Buckner, who has been busy over there to halt the progress.
New Mexico State's got everybody up on the line of scrimmage. Everybody's within 3 to 4 yards of the football. Medeiros gets to the edge on this, which he does. He's gone, and it's just a game of inches. Just a push out right there, but he had a head of steam going, got the 1st down. But a good play set up that time by Hawaii with that one safety patrolling the deep middle for New Mexico State.
Alex Green has come into the backfield now for the 1st time. Timeout has been called. We'll pause along the network.
No matter who you are or where you're headed, there's a Bank of Hawaii ATM along the way. Because Bank of Hawaii has Hawaii's largest network of ATMs in the places you like to go to the most. So whether you're headed to the office, running errands, or taking the kids to soccer. You can always count on a Bank of Hawaii ATM being there along the way. Bank of Hawaii. That's my bank.
If you're a meat lover, get ready for a big surprise. Pizza Hut is slashing prices on their Lovers Pizzas. That's right. Now get any of Pizza Hut Lovers Pizzas for just $15.99. Just $15.99 for tons of your favorite toppings like double-stacked pepperonis or 5 different types of meat. The Pizza Hut Large Lovers Pizzas now just $15.99. Only at Pizza Hut. Call or click for Hawaii's favorite pizza, pasta, and wings.
From our home in Hilo, Big Island Candies continues to produce top-quality confection since our beginning over 31 years ago. Big Island Candies diagonally dipped shortbread cookies are still dipped by hand, and all our cookies and chocolates are made with the freshest, highest quality ingredients and beautifully packaged to make perfect gifts. Visit us in Hilo and experience the freshness firsthand, or log on to BigIslandCandies.com and have Big Island Candies delivered to your door. Big Island Candies, from our home to yours.
Hey, Paul. Couldn't help but notice, but you seem different.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Happy?
I just got Dietrich's deductible wipeout. With my good driving record, my collision deductible goes down every year.
Mine's at 0 after just 4 years.
I saved $1,000. It's true.
Nice.
Deductible wipeout. Free with your Dietrich auto policy. Call for a fast quote or visit Dietrich.com.
Get ready for the 76 Hawaii Sports Trivia Challenge. You could be on your way to Hawaii's favorite vacation destination, Las Vegas. Just log on to K5thehometeam.com, click contests, and answer the sports trivia questions. 2 lucky winners will score a Vegas package for 2, courtesy of Vacations Hawaii. Play the 76 Hawaii Sports Trivia Challenge with 76 Gas, provided in Hawaii by locally owned Midpack Petroleum.
Jim, as you mentioned, Alex Green is in now at running back. It's a shared position. Leon Wright-Jackson on the sideline here coming off his success. A lot of people wondering if there's a little animosity between them because of the limited and shared playing time. They say, no, not at all. They wouldn't have it any other way. In fact, they also share in common, both of them have 2 young children. Alex Green had his first, so the parenting advice comes from him to his mentor, Leon Wright-Jackson, who has a newborn.
Thanks, Liz. First down for Hawaii at their own 37-yard line. Ball is given on a sweep. This is Green, and he goes nowhere. Excellent play by Dante Savage, the defensive end from Portland, Oregon, 6'1", sophomore at 235 pounds, and he was there in an instant.
Yeah, New Mexico State lined up off the ball that time, and normally against a run look that gives the offense an advantage because they're off the ball, but that time they attacked quickly coming off the edge, and Alex Green had nowhere to go. So Green and Wright-Jackson, both of them are college students, student athletes. They have to deal with practice and being fathers. It's pretty much a full day right there.
That's tough. Second down and 16. The line of scrimmage back to the 31. Moniz, 4-man pattern, throw sideline. That is complete to, no, Pilares unable to hold. Pilares slipped on the near side. Jonte Green covering him, number 1. And that will bring up third down and very long yardage, 3rd and 16.
Kind of a strange looking play. It looks like he had it, but I guess the defender had his hand in there to pull his arm away right there in the last second. Jonte Green able to break that one up.
Joe Avery flanked to the far side for Hawaii. They line up 3 wide receivers to the right. Moniz with time, throws long, deep over the middle for Salas, and Salas makes the catch at the 30-yard line. Double team, and Salas still had the wherewithal to make the catch against Scott and Buckner.
Well, he lets go of that football. I'm thinking it's going to be knocked away or picked off because he had defenders on either side of him. But look at the concentration by Greg Salas. This goes back up there. He's concentrating on the football, turns Chris Buckner around and makes a terrific catch.
Salas 5 catches now, 81 yards. Moniz has thrown for more than 100 yards already in this game.
That's a conversion on 3rd and 16.
First down, the ball at the 29. Here is Moniz. Moniz runs out of bounds. After about a 7-yard gain, it was Buckner again, chasing him out. Buckner on that long flight back to Phoenix. He'll sleep well. And it's only the first half.
New Mexico State doing the commando raid to get into town. They got in last night, and they're leaving right after this game, so they're going to be in town about 24 hours. It's
a lot to ask.
That's a tough road trip, getting from Las Cruces to here. We've gone to Las Cruces and back. That's tough enough. Doing it backwards probably just as tough.
Second down and 3, triple wide receiver now to the left. Moniz looking sideline, throws, and that is incomplete. Intended for Avery. Crowd wants interference, and they're not going to get it. Devon House covering on the play for the Aggies.
Yeah, there was a strange look earlier when Pilares dropped the ball. Here's another one. It's like they're standing out there mixing up with each other. I don't know what that's all about, but the ball falls to the turf. One of those that there's a no call because maybe it could have gone either way.
Third down and 3. Line of scrimmage, the 22. They have to go to the 19. Moniz, quick handoff. Green hit at the line of scrimmage. Cannot free himself for the first down. And some extra pushing and shoving. Some bravado down there. Kia along with Buckner. Justin Alford from Dillon, South Carolina, who went to Feather River Junior College, made the stop that time.
And you can see it in the body language of Green. It's like, when Wright Jackson's in here, you go for it on 4th and 3 at about the same spot on the field. Now I'm here, now you're going to kick a field goal.
Scott Enos, 8 for 13, 47 long. That was against UNLV. 38-yard attempt. The ball is placed. The kick is up, and that kick is good. So Hawaii expands its lead to 17-0. Just underway in the second period. More to come.
I must confess, I stored my valuables at another storage company. Times were tough, and I settled for less. That's why I come to you, Godfather, for help and protection.
Here's what I'll do for you, my friend. Go to Hawaii Self-Storage and ask for the Godfather Special. You'll receive a free month and 25% off for 1 year. I guarantee it. Consider this a gift. Hawaii Self-Storage Godfather Special. An offer you can't refuse.
Don't forget to order your Thanksgiving meals to go. Order online or by phone. Make this holiday not only delicious, but easy too. Zippies.
The lizard and the duck can do it. Say the company name.
HEMIC is the only name you need to know in workers' comp insurance. We don't just sell you a policy. We provide superior service all year long. In these tough economic times, can you afford an insurance company that doesn't do that?
Hey guys, break for lunch.
Shall I have the Canard à l'Orange or the Cri de Grand Oui?
Maybe she should try HEMIC.
HEMIC, Hawaii's workers' comp specialist.
Keep this up, you're leaving here with $250,000. How about that?
On the next, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Tuesday night at 7 on Kickoff.
This week, the Outback Steakhouse Sports Spotlight shines on Corey Ho of the Rainbow Wahine golf team. Be sure to watch Hawaii News Now this Tuesday evening as Corey Ho is profiled in the Outback Steakhouse Sports Spotlight.
Clovelly, Australia. Can't say that I heard of that place.
Well, you have now.
I heard of Australia, not Clovelly. Scott Enos has been getting a leg into these kickoffs. He put the first one to open the game. He almost kicked it out of the back of the end zone. And the wind has picked up here on the floor of Aloha Stadium. It'll be interesting to see if he can punch this one into the end zone as well. Make life even tougher on Marcus Allen.
Marcus Allen standing back on the 2. Here comes Enos. Kicks it straight down. This will bounce. And Allen grabs it at the 12-yard line. Possibilities. But it closes up at about the 28. And he's unable to probe further. Po'okea Ahmad on the special teams. The junior out of Kapolei. There to make the tackle for Hawaii. And it will be first down for the Aggies. The Aggies have slowly dropped behind in this game. They trail by 17. The quarterback, Jeff Fleming. Fleming has started this game, and he has played the whole game. Fleming is 5 for 8 for 52 yards, and his longest pass, 26. First down, the ball just short of the 30-yard line. Seth Smith is to the far side. The ball is faked back as Fleming throws. That is complete. So an excellent play. And that's William Bullock. Bullock was not a starter in this game, but he has come in here in the second period.
Fleming throwing across his body, and look at Blaze Suarez back there with a linebacker in pretty good coverage, but just right at the very end, the receiver, Bullock, able to stick it out in front and make the catch.
First down for the Aggies. Ball at the 42-yard line, their own 42. Fleming back to pass again. Quick pattern. That is complete to midfield. Fumble, and the ball is batted back inside, and it's recovered by the Warriors. With it is Fonoti, and Fonoti has it inside the 40-yard line. An extraordinary play. Kyle Hipp was the tight end, and he caught the ball, and then he fumbled it. The ball appeared to be going out of bounds, but the ball was then slapped back inside.
Yeah, Kiso Kauhani, if they let this one stand, I'm sure they're going to review it. I would assume so, but watch the terrific play by him. He wraps around, pops the football out, and this is the best part of the play. As he's rolling, watch him save it by knocking it back in. But the replay, if they take a look at it, it's going to be whether or not his legs are out of bounds when he made contact with the football.
Isn't the rule where the football is?
That's going to be a tough call because there was a player from New Mexico State standing right there in the spot.
It's under further review.
So we'll see.
Either way, I mean, what a heads-up play by Kiso Kauhani as he's falling to be heads up enough to knock that ball back into play. That is an outstanding defensive play by RJ.
And he did it one-handed because he has that injury to his left hand. That's just an outstanding, spectacular play.
Yeah, see, right here you can see that his foot is out of bounds. But if they overturn that, that's going to be a tough break for Hawaii because that was a terrific defensive play.
Ball was not out of bounds, however.
And the official's only now putting on the headset. Let's pick it up, buddy. This should be a good angle to take a look at it. Yeah, you can see the bottom half. His legs are out of bounds when he knocked that ball in.
This is the kind of play that the officials will mull. This is called mulling. They will mull this over.
You know, a lot of places that we go to on the road, Jim, we get booted out of our normal spots in the press box because of the replay officials. They need a place to set up, so the TV guys get the boot. They should just let us make the calls on these replays because we got it figured out already.
Yeah, not only that, we have the cameras.
We got it figured out already. We had it figured out before we even put the headset on. But either way, I mean, for RJ Kiso Kauhani, that was a great defensive play by him because the wherewithal to stick with it, plus he's got that boxing glove wrapped up on one hand because of that injury, still knocks the ball away, and the wherewithal to knock it back in bounds. That's a terrific play.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out the time now. I believe they'll call it out of bounds. But still good. I mean, still a terrific play by Kiso Kauhani. He will show that to his children and to his grandchildren. And as the years go by, he will enhance it. I would.
I mean, and he's basically out there one-handed. He's got that big boxing glove right there dangling on his left arm.
So they're wondering how much time to put back on the clock. I believe it will be called he was out of bounds, but the ball never was. So an amazing turn of events here. That shows you the effort of these players.
After review, a player who was out of bounds touched the ball while the ball was loose on the 43-yard line. We'll have a 1st and 10, New Mexico State on the 43-yard line. Please put 11:30 on the clock. 11:30.
Yeah, the crowd's not going to like that, but I think that's the proper call in that situation. And we talked about it in the open. That's been the bugaboo for both of these teams all season long, has been the turnover. New Mexico State almost had one right there. But still, that takes nothing away from a heads-up play from RJ.
And there are some cynics who will say, gee, you think since he did all of that, he could stay in bounds. It will be 1st down and 10. And the ball is on the 43-yard line of Hawaii. Aggies trying to get something on the board here, as they have been outplayed in the first quarter and about fourth. Sideline cutter. That is complete, and that is complete to Marcus Allen. Demetrius Davis closed in on him. Ball is advanced short of the 1st down to the 35-yard line.
If your name is Marcus Allen,
got a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, you're just gonna heap the pressure on yourself by wearing that number 32.
2nd down and 2 for the Aggies. Motion is Bullock. Now they flip-flop the tight ends. Ball is given, and with it is Seth Smith. And Smith gets the 1st down. He's able to motor all the way to the 27-yard line of Hawaii. Demetrius Davis and RJ Kiso Kauhani. Kauhani back in action again. But a first down for the Aggies.
Give New Mexico State some credit here because they went to the replay. They got the ball back. And their first 2 plays, they came out in a quick strike, quick pass, run off right tackle. And they're moving it just outside the red zone.
Bullock and Allen are flanked to the far side. High formation behind Fleming. Back to pass. Pump fakes. Throws long. Wants the touchdown. And that ball goes off the defender. Demetrius Davis. That ball was overthrown from the beginning. It was intended for Todd Lee. Demetrius Davis had a chance to intercept, but Lee then became a defensive player.
I mean, it's a strange one, too, because he pump fakes in the pocket, does Fleming's. But as soon as he hit the pump fake, I looked downfield, and Davis had the receiver beat about 5 yards down the field. The receiver had to turn into a defensive back to knock that one away. He threw like a fly pattern, but to the wrong guy.
Fleming rolling, being chased, now throws. That is intercepted. That's intercepted by Mana Silva. And Mana Silva, that's his 5th interception of the season.
And that one is all on the quarterback Fleming, because Marcus Allen broke that play, and almost from the get-go, he is wide open. He is wide open. Fleming just puts too much air under that. It floats, allows Silva to get over. I don't know if you see it here, but Fleming started this play with nobody within 10 to 15 yards of him. And the ball got floated. Silva was able to react to it. He comes over and makes the interception. Great play by Mana Silva.
Silva now leads the Western Athletic Conference in interceptions. Alex Green has come in. 1st down for Hawaii, deep in their own territory. The line of scrimmage being the 5. Moniz, quick handoff to Green. Green is hit immediately, bounces off the intended tackler, and gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, pretty much throughout this ball game, the safeties have been packed in the middle of the field. probably worrying about run support because they saw what Hawaii did against Utah State last week. So the safeties are packing the middle of the field. They're leaving the receivers in one-on-one situations on the outside. Jovonte Taylor and Kealoha Pilares. At some point, you'd like to see these guys up here break it open, scream one down the field, and Moniz hit him.
2nd down and 9. Ball just over the 5. Back in the end zone is Moniz. Steps up. Will he run? He starts to go outside looking, and then he gives up the ghost at about the 6.
Of course, the prerequisite of hitting those long patterns on the sideline is pass protection. That time the pocket broke down on Moniz, but he doesn't turn it over, doesn't get hit, just keeps it alive, gets a little bit of yardage out of it, but it's a 3rd and long, deep in their own end.
Line of scrimmage is now the 7-yard line. Here comes Hawaii. Paredes flank to the far side. Single coverage on Paredes. That may pay dividends later on in this game. Taylor, Salas, Pilares, and Medeiros, the wide receiver. Ball is thrown over the middle. Crossing pattern complete to Medeiros. He may have the first down. Jon Medeiros caught that ball in traffic, and he had to make it to the other side of the street. Danye Coleman there to make the stop. That's enough for a first down, and another 3rd down conversion for Hawaii.
Last time it was 3rd and 16. This time 3rd and 8, and it's just an effort play by Jon Medeiros. He's in there because of Rodney Bradley's injury a few weeks ago up in Idaho, and some great effort right there by Jon Medeiros to get the first down.
3 out of 5 now, and 3rd down conversion. First down from the 16. Moniz looking, throws wide open to Salas. This could pay big yardage. 30, 35 to the 40, all the way out to the 43-yard line. Boy, Salas was left alone. Somebody didn't lock the garden gate. 27-yard gain.
And the offense is clicking on all ends because watch Salas break away, and he's going to be wide open when he catches this. But watch Jon Medeiros, number 2, downfield, blocking, springing Salas for some extra yardage. Medeiros getting it done, catching the football on the previous play. This time, he gets it done with his blocking, and Salas showing why he's one of the top receivers in the country in terms of total yardage.
108 yards now for Salas. So Salas, this is the 7th game that he has gone over 100 yards in receiving. Moniz throws. That's too high for the intended receiver, Jon Medeiros. So that will bring up 2nd down and 10. Stops the clock. 7:05 left to play here in the first half.
The New Mexico State defense right now, pretty much with no answer for this Hawaii offense. Kind of get that feeling that 3rd and long for this Hawaii offense at this point anyway. It doesn't bother them at all. They're hitting from distance.
2nd down from the 42-yard line for Hawaii. Moniz, here comes the blitz, throws complete to Salas. Salas clear over the middle to midfield to the 45-yard line. 13-yard pickup.
And for Hawaii fans will remember Nate Ilalo with the shuttle pass where he catches the ball in the crowd but somehow snakes his way out of it. This is the same thing for Salas. Except instead of a shuttle pass, it's just a quick look in out of the slot. Watch when he catches this. He's got people all around him, and all of a sudden he's breaking into the clear. This Hawaii offense, we talked about it, found a groove. They're moving it.
Taylor is flanked to the far side. He's cozied up, single coverage. First down from the 44-yard line of the Aggies. That pass is complete to Salas, and he is pushed out of bounds after dancing in front of the defenders. Stefan Hatchett made the tackle, or at least forced him out of bounds.
Well, Greg Salas is just gonna light up the highlight reel against New Mexico State in this ball game already. 8 catches for Greg Salas, 127 yards, a big chunk of the 197 that Bryant Moniz has put up out of the quarterback spot.
2nd down and 4 for Hawaii on the 38-yard line of New Mexico State. Moniz back to pass, looking sideline. Now throws. That is incomplete, and is there interference? It appeared to be contact before the ball got there, but we'll see. Salas, the intended receiver, and guess who? Buckner. Buckner, I mean, he is ubiquitous.
Yeah, I think that's one of those that's in real time. It's hard to discern when you see it in replay. You can see that the defender Buckner got there just a shade early, but somehow on 3rd and 4, I don't think the Hawaii offense is too worried.
Another 3rd down conversion coming up. Hawaii 3 for 5 in 3rd down conversions. Line of scrimmage, the 38-yard line of New Mexico State. Ball is laid off. That is complete to Green. Green to the 20. And he stepped out of bounds on the 22-yard line. It's amazing how Hawaii keeps converting on 3rd down. 16-yard gain. And the difference in each receiver brings up a unique personality.
Yeah, Alex Green in this ballgame, he's got 3 carries. We've been struggling with the football, moving the football up the middle, so why not dump it off to him out in space out there on the right side? And that time he ran right around Adolfo, one of the one of the 4 players from Hawaii on this New Mexico State defense.
1st down on the 22, looking end zone, chased out of the pocket. Now he comes back the other way, still looking. Now he'll run 20, 10, and slides to the 5-yard line. What a play by Moniz. Adolfo put the pressure on him.
Adolfo was the guy that got run around by Alex Green in the previous play. This time, watch, he's getting faked out left and right by Moniz. Adolfo with a bad couple of plays, a tough couple of plays, but Moniz, a great job of getting himself open, freeing himself in some space.
Alex
and Hawaii
Green
knocking on the door again at the 5-yard line.
Alex Green with a good block downfield. 1st down at the 5-yard line. 17-yard exploration that time by Moniz. Moniz looking end zone, throws, and that is tapped away. Was intended for Salas. Jamar Cotton able to get it on his fingertips. 2nd down and goal to go at the 5-yard line. 4:25 left to play in the 1st half here at Aloha Stadium. Hawaii leading 17-0. Every time Hawaii has been able to get their hands on the ball, they have scored. 2 touchdowns and a 38-yard field goal. Jovonte Taylor is flanked to the right. Pilares to the left. Salas and Medeiros flanked inside of Pilares from the 5-yard line. That's not good.
A little bit of miscommunication, I think, right there between Moniz and a couple of the receivers.
So that will bring up 3rd down, and Moniz will go over and talk to Nick Rolovich, quarterback coach. Jonte Green defending on that last play for New Mexico State.
So if you've been passing the ball down the field, this is a good time for an option play. What do you think? You know, New Mexico State's got to be thinking pass.
3rd down, goal to go. Ball on the New Mexico State 5-yard line. Bryant Moniz looks, throws. That ball is caught. No. They say no. Jon Medeiros appeared to have his hands on it, but he did not.
Was he hit early again? Let's take a look at it. It's a tough one to see. No, that's just good defense, I think.
No, ball came out, hit him. And then the ball making its way to the turf went off his knee. And Hawaii will try for another field goal with 4:17 left. So here comes Scott Enos. Enos is now 9 for 14. This is a 22-yarder. And timeout has been called.
Timeout.
4:17 left in the 1st half. Hawaii wants to keep the string going.
Who has the most gas stations in Hawaii? Here's a hint. Take a closer look. 76, now with the most locations in the islands.
Visit your 76 Gas neighborhood friends like Blake on Harding in Kaimuki, Randy and Hawaii Kai on Lunalilo Home Road, or Patty and staff in Royal Kunia.
At Ruby Tuesday Hawaii, we're proud to serve up value all day, every day, through uncompromising freshness and quality and gracious hospitality in a fun family atmosphere. Simple, fresh American dining plus all local favorites. And of course, our famous Bountiful Fresh Garden Bar. Come into your locally owned Ruby Tuesday Hawaii today and leave with a smile. Ruby Tuesday Hawaii, a gem of a restaurant every day of the week.
How do you kill a man that you can't get to?
Next on the unit.
The impossible assassination.
It's a mission so daring, they'll battle each other.
Do we want to jump in on this all half-baked, sir?
Yes, I do, and we will.
Challenge their own beliefs.
What about Jonas? Well, you don't have to like it, he just has to do it.
And when it's over, one of them could lose it all.
He's not breathing.
The unit.
Wednesday night at 7 on K5.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, Bank of Hawaii will continue its recognition of excellence in collegiate athletics by sponsoring our choice of a player from each team as the most outstanding. Enos, 22-yard field goal, about to be attempted. Placed, kicked. It is not good. So that one ends the string. 4:13 left. Hawaii leading 17-0.
These all seem the same.
They're not.
You can't fake Sony quality. It makes watching sports in HD better.
And the more sports you watch on a Sony, the better you get at sports. I can do this all day, football star.
It's on fire. It's on fire.
Sports look better on a Sony Bravia HD TV.
In the mood for something more adventurous this evening? Think Australian. Come on into Outback Steakhouse and explore our menu of bold new choices and classic favourites, like our juicy signature sirloin, hand-cut, seasoned with our special blended savoury spices, plus a choice of 2 sides, like our blue cheese wedge salad, drizzled with balsamic vinaigrette, and baked potato with all the works. At just $14.95, it's no wonder we're Hawaii's favourite steakhouse. Live adventurous. Go Outback.
If you are a state or county employee, this is an important message about your health coverage.
During open enrollment, if you do not select HMSA, you will be assigned to another health plan, and you could lose the freedom to see all your participating doctors and programs and services that help keep you healthy, like Health Pass and local customer service statewide. Remember, you must choose HMSA by November 30th, or you will be assigned to another health plan.
I'm Gwen Miyasato. All of us here appreciate your membership and hope you take action to choose HMSA.
Whenever you attend a University of Hawaii football game at Aloha Stadium, you could win an upgrade to the Napa Auto Parts Best Seats in the House, where you could watch the game from the sidelines in comfort while enjoying a Papa John's pizza. To enter, sign up at gates 4 and 6 during select Hawaii Warrior home games.
You see
Napa
that
Auto
monitor?
Parts. Get the good stuff.
That monitor that they have right in front of them, that's what makes it the best seat in the house. It's a big flat screen right there.
First down from the 20-yard line for the Aggies of New Mexico State. High formation behind Fleming. And a very short gain is trying to wedge for yardage that time. Let's go down to Liz Chun. Seth Smith carried, by the way.
Hey gang, I know you noticed that Jeff Fleming is still in. Speaking to some of the people on the sideline earlier, they said that head coach Dwayne Walker wants some consistency, and he wants it to begin with this Hawaii game or the next 4 games to keep it maybe as a 1 quarterback system instead of switching the roles. Maybe they could find some success there. Back
Thanks,
to you.
Liz. Second down and 10 from the 20. Fleming throws, and there's nobody there. That ball could have been touched. Kind of swatted at the line of scrimmage. So that will bring up third down from the 20-yard line, just over the 20. So it's third, about 9.5.
I'll tell you one thing, if Jeff Fleming keeps throwing like this, putting up numbers like this, 88 yards passing, Coach Walker might not have a choice.
Fleming from the shotgun. Triple wide receiver to the right. Trying to convert on third down. Fleming back to pass. He's hit. He gets out of the way. He's trying to go for the first down, and he is short. Corey Paredes and John Fonoti. Good pressure by John Fonoti. So that will bring up fourth down.
Now Fleming doing his best to keep this one alive. The pocket's going to break down around him. He's got nowhere to go. Even takes a shot in the back. But he's almost going to get himself a first down. But a great downfield tackle by Corey Paredes, number 41 for Hawaii, stopping him about a yard short.
Fourth down. Kyle Hughes is into punt. Remember, he leads the WAC in punt yardage. And Ryan Henry is deep. There's the punt. A wobbler. Henry comes up. That ball bounces. Did it touch anything? Did it touch any player? That was caught. I mean, that was caught in a supermarket express lane. Everybody was there. 31-yard punt. Now the officials have to kind of sort this out.
He doesn't call for a fair catch, so he is fair game. But the return team's got to give him opportunity to catch the football. That time they did not.
I don't think it touched anybody, Russ.
I think Jason Scott on special teams knocked into Henry before he could get his hands on the football, and that's what drew the flag.
We'll see.
Starting the kick. A kick catch interference on the kickers. 15-yard penalty. Spot of the foul will be a first down.
Yeah, I have to give him room.
During the kick catch interference on the kickers.
Earlier in this game, Liz Chun reported that Sarah Thomas, the line judge in this game, is the only female in Division I college football. And there you see the penalty there.
That's a tough special teams play.
Jason Scott, I think, closed the door on him too early. First down for Hawaii, and they have the ball at the 48-yard line. Leon Wright Jackson has come back into the game. Moniz throws, and Salas cannot hold on. Stefan Hatchett covering him, single coverage. Salas, remember, this is only the first half. Salas, 8 catches, 127 yards.
And earlier he had one that knocked off his knee. This one he should have had. He'll be the first one to tell you that. Hit him right in the hands.
Will they go back to the same play?
Exactly. The last time they threw an out pattern to Salas that he dropped, they went right back to it, and he converted to see if they do it again.
They come out in the double wides. Second down and 10 from the 48-yard line of Hawaii. Moniz backing straight up. Salas throws over the middle. Crossing pattern. That is Paredes. Pilares. And Pilares all the way down to the 21. But Pilares is the most patient of players. Last week against Utah State, he had only 1 catch. So he was patient again tonight. That time on that crossing pattern, he made a great fingertip catch. 31-yard gain.
And pretty good moves afterwards, too. But I was watching Greg Salas on that play. He had 2 guys on him. They both bounced into each other, and he broke it outside. And he was wide open by himself on the near side of the field. But Pilares a good game nonetheless.
Back to pass again. And this time they sack him. So that's the 24th sack of the season on Hawaii. And it was Dante Savage. What a great name. That's his 5th sack of the year.
the offensive line for Hawaii's been doing a pretty good job throughout this first half. That time the rush got around Aaron Kia, and they come in for the sack. But even with the pressure right there, Hawaii's been moving it on offense.
Timeout. Hawaii with 1:23 left to play in the first half.
Top of the day to you. I'm Thomas O'Flaherty from County Cork, and I'm here because O'Toole's is the finest happy hour.
Well, I'm Mac, and I'm from Boston, and I'm here for the live music.
I'm Nora Dunn from San Francisco, and I'm here for the fun and exciting atmosphere.
I'm Kimo from Waianae. They get free poo-poos over here. What?
O'Toole's Irish Pub, a place to meet your friends for a different taste of Oahu. O'Toole's Irish Pub in town on Nu'uanu.
Down and wine, make life a splash. At the movie shop or grab some cash. At Coco Marina. Something here for everyone. Make life fun. Coco Marina.
So, you want to see life like you've never seen life before? Come see life at Sea Life Park and you may never see the same again. Feed sea turtles and sea lions, swim with rays, and see unbelievable dolphin and sea lion shows. So come see life at Sea Life Park and see life the way sea life ought to be seen. Up close and personal at Sea Life Park in Waiamanalo. Now at Sea Life Park, buy a day and get all Furlough Fridays free.
The Jack Fact is sponsored by Jack in the Box, where you can get anything on the menu any time of day. New Mexico State, Las Cruces, New Mexico, just a terrific college town. 16,428 in enrollment and founded in 1888. Aggie Memorial Stadium. It's one of the toughest stadiums to get into. You got to be a mountain climber.
The name of the freeway heading into Las Cruces, the Pearl Harbor Memorial Freeway.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Second down for Hawaii. Ball is given up the middle, and with it is Leon Wright Jackson. Jackson trying for the first down, and they force him back. Chris Buckner again. And Jamar Cotton making the tackle for New Mexico State. That'll bring up third down, long yardage, 3rd and 12. Moniz with Leon Wright Jackson next to him. Gets the snap, gets a block from Jackson for protection. Looking, now kind of throws it up like a bubble. Either misdelivered or it was tapped by one of the defenders.
It was deflected.
And so that will bring up 4th down. So Hawaii does not convert on that 3rd down. And there you see Nick Rolovich again. So Hawaii now is faced. Do we take a chance here or go for another field goal? Well, if we go for a field goal, precedent comes into the fore because the last field goal from 22 yards was missed. So Hawaii is going to go for it with 45 seconds left in the first half. They come out in double wides. Big play right here. Moniz back to pass with time. He throws for Salas. Incomplete. An attempted fingertip catch. And defending was Stefan Hatchett from Newport News, Virginia. So with 40 seconds left, Hawaii gives up the ball. Look at this effort.
Well, just out of his reach, but you know that's where Moniz had to put it to keep the ball from being a turnover. But Salas got his hands on it, and even with that, he's had a couple of drops, and even with that miscue right there, 8 catches, 127 yards for Salas in the first half.
So 40 seconds left here in the first half. So the Aggies, who have met with frustration after frustration, and you wonder if they're just going to take a knee here. Fleming does take a knee. So they'll place the ball down again. And they may take another knee. The wind here tonight has been an undulating one. It has been bothersome at times, and it has been gentle and wafting at other times. So they're going to let this run down, and that will be the end of the first half. Hawaii leading 17-0. Hawaii had a big lead over Utah State last week, only to come out and have Utah State come back in this game. We'll see what happens. It's halftime.
Exciting changes are happening at AIG Hawaii. Stay tuned.
It's your ideas, work, and creativity that make it your yard. At ACE, we're here to help with hoses and sprinklers to nurture growth, gardening tools for the shape of good things to come, even the right fertilizer and bug killers to make the grass a little greener. You'll find it all now at ACE, your place, with everything you need for your yard, plus helpful advice, almost like we're right there. ACE,
the helpful place. Visit your neighborhood Ace Hardware store today.
Take advantage of the opportunities available at Honda Windward. Find over 500 new Hondas with no charge paint and fabric protection, and over 100 quality second-hand vehicles, most with no charge warranties. Multiple financing services are available, including all the credit unions. Get friendly service with a smile and total satisfaction at Honda Windward.
I'm Mr. Opportunity, and I'm knocking.
Honda Windward.
They've definitely made a believer out of me.
We'll make a believer out of you.
Win big with the satisfying and delicious Super Sack Big Mac Monday Meal at McDonald's. Get a free Big Mac with the purchase of a Big Mac Extra Value Meal every Monday during the UH football season at participating McDonald's for a limited time only.
Hawaii's keiki are the future of these islands, and family is key to helping Hawaii's keiki thrive. But a lot of Hawaii's keiki are in need of a loving family. Hui Ho'umalu is actively looking for loving, caring homes for Hawaii's foster children until they can be reunified with their birth parents. Give a child the love and security they need and deserve in order to thrive. Call Hui Ho'umalu today. Become a resource family and change a lifetime.
Welcome back, everybody. The Coors Light Cold Hard Stats, sponsored by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. New Mexico State and Hawaii in first downs. Hawaii with big advantages here. You see rushing. There you see the passing yards. 88 for New Mexico State, 244 for Hawaii. And then in total offense, 141 for the Aggies, 310 for the Warriors. Defensive sacks, the turnovers, the penalties, and the time of possession is of particular interest. Hawaii with a big advantage there, 18 minutes to 12 minutes for New Mexico State.
You know, for Greg Salas in this first half, he's had a couple of drops, but he's made some big plays as well. As you take a look at the way they run him, it's almost like it's a running game. They're just going to toss him some short passes, but he's got 8 catches, 127 yards. That's enough to get him back in the national lead as far as receiving yards per game. So a big first half for Greg Salas. And then check out Brian Muniz. When he's got time like that, he is a tough quarterback to stop. Sets his feet, puts some mustard on his throws. Look at the accuracy right here. Goes right over the New Mexico State defender to Salas. And then buying some time, using his athleticism to keep himself alive, get downfield. That play down to the 5-yard line. Brian Muniz and Greg Salas, a couple of big guns for Hawaii in this first half. Torian Wright Jackson, 6 carries, 43 yards, 2 touchdowns. And the result is a big lead for Hawaii at halftime, 17-0.
Tonight's halftime adjustment is sponsored by Chiroplan, Hawaii.
Yeah, you touched on it, Jim, in the stats there. For New Mexico State, it's ball control. They've had the possession of the football 6 minutes less than Hawaii. And in that second quarter, Hawaii ran 25 plays New Mexico State only ran 10 for 52 yards for New Mexico State, 162 yards for Hawaii, and on third down, Hawaii's just been lights out. So for New Mexico State, they need to play some ball control and keep that Hawaii offense off the field. And for Hawaii, you also talked about that. No Aggie repeat. Last week, Hawaii went into the locker room with a big lead on Utah State. The Utah State Aggies, Utah State came out like gangbusters in the third quarter and got right back into it before Hawaii pulled away. Tonight against the New Mexico State Aggies, Hawaii looking for a no Aggie repeat here as they have the lead 17-0 at halftime.
Building for the second half. Hawaii up 17-0. Stay with us.
K5 saves you money. Now you can shop, play, or eat out and just pay half. Right now, log on to K5thehometeam.com and click on the Just Pay Half icon to purchase a $50 gift certificate for just $25. Hapa Grill is an Elima Award winner for Best Casual Restaurant in 2009. A favorite among locals who appreciate its diverse menu. Hapa Grill serves an Ono selection of salads, seafood, pasta, and more.
Did you know that spit, snooze, and chew are not safe substitutes for cigarettes and can cause oral cancer? To find out more, visit clearthesmoke.org. Brought to you in partnership with Kealoha Pilares Health Center.
Jack's Tile and Stone. Quality tile and stone installation with over 22 years of residential and commercial experience. For all your installation needs, call Jack's Tile and Stone.
When you want to talk baseball, see me.
When you need work on your physique, see me.
You want to go to Vegas? See me.
When you need someone to take care of your finances, you'll come see me.
Or see me.
Or see me.
Or see me.
Or you will see
all of us!
Hele mai, you belong at Hawaiian Tel Federal Credit Union. Call 832-8700 today.
At Ruby Tuesday Hawaii, we're proud to serve up value all day, every day. Through uncompromising freshness and quality and gracious hospitality in a fun family atmosphere. Simple, fresh American dining plus all local favorites. And of course, our famous Bountiful Fresh Garden Bar. Come into your locally owned Ruby Tuesday Hawaii today and leave with a smile. Ruby Tuesday Hawaii, a gem of a restaurant every day of the week.
This K5 sports presentation is sponsored in part by Hawaiian Airlines. Only one airline is Hawaiian. And by Outback Steakhouse, proud supporter of UH Athletics. Proud to be Hawaii's favorite steakhouse.
With Hawaii leading 17-0, let's find out what's on tap, sponsored by Heineken.
Well, what's on tap for New Mexico State here in the second half? They got to get this third down play thing turned around because they are 0 for 4 on third down. Meanwhile, Hawaii's 4 for 8. And Hawaii's had some doozies on third down. 3rd and 16, 3rd and 8. New Mexico State's going to get back into this thing. They're going to have to do it on third down, both offensively and defensively. For Hawaii, it's like the board because all the numbers we talked about are all slanted in favor of Hawaii, and yet really you kind of get a feeling that they should be up more than 17-0, but that's the reality right here. Hawaii, by no stretch have they put New Mexico State away. The Aggies still hanging in there, so for Hawaii in the second half, you kind of like to see them come out and get some of those field goals that they miss, get some of those scoring opportunities across the goal line, and light the board here in the second half.
The Hawaiian Airlines record book is sponsored by Hawaiian Airlines. Only one airline is Hawaiian. The Hawaii kickoff return leaders, Matt Harding. Oh, you remember him, number 27. Larry Conn Smith, he's one of Honolulu's finest now. Malcolm Lane, Ross Dickerson, and Chad Owens, Mighty Mouse.
And Malcolm Lane was the guy that was on the New Mexico State tickets. You know how they print those tickets with the players? Malcolm Lane is on the ticket for this game for New Mexico State, but he's redshirting this year, and he will be back next year.
Hopefully. Hawaii will receive the kickoff to start the second half. Hawaii will go to work right away. Jovonte Taylor jogging to his position here at the start of the third quarter. Excellent concert again by the University of Hawaii Band. So the crowd settling in for the start of the second half. Kyle Hughes kicking off for the Aggies. Jovonte Taylor, 1 yard deep. Taylor over the 20 to the 24, 25 yard line. So it will be first down for Hawaii. David Quiroga from Chino Hills, California on the special teams made the tackle for New Mexico State. So it is first down for Hawaii. They have it at the 24. Taylor is flanked to the far side along with Medeiros. At the near side is Salas and also Pilares. Alex Green starts the second half in the backfield next to Moniz. Moniz first attempt, second half. That's to Salas. Sidesteps 30 and is out just short of the 40-yard line. Liz Chud is on the sideline. Liz.
Just a real quick injury update. Not real injury, but John Finotti did leave the field a little early, talking to some on the sidelines. He had a bruise to his leg, but he'll continue playing. Speaking of injuries, our wounded Warriors that have been at the games here, Greg Alexander, Rodney Bradley. Alexander, unfortunately, it's the end of his career. He has begun rehab and will graduate in the spring. Rodney Bradley has actually rods and a plate in his leg, and he said it'll be a while before he gets into any kind of recovery and work done with him, but is looking forward to be back by the spring.
Medeiros on a crossing pattern, running out of room near the sideline, makes the catch, and he's able to turn upfield for a 14-yard gain. Chris Buckner again on the tackle. So Hawaii opens by moving the ball into the territory of the Aggies.
New Mexico State's got to find some way to get this Hawaii offense off the field. Hawaii's run 45 plays in this game to this point. New Mexico State's only had 23 plays on offense.
So Brian Moniz, the quarterback. First down from the 48 of New Mexico State. Throws. That is incomplete. Medeiros had to turn around and reach back for that. But he was open. Junior Fasavalu there to really hinder him.
When he's showing some arm strength right there, puts that on the rope, but it's behind Medeiros that allows the coverage to get in there and cause some interference. And Medeiros drops the football.
Second down and 10 from the 48-yard line of New Mexico State. Just underway in the second half. Hawaii leading 17-0. Moniz throws, and that is intended for Medeiros. Medeiros, still on his knees, gets up holding the ball.
Flag kick from all the way on the other side of the
Number
field.
77 on the offense. 10-yard penalty.
So the holding penalty on
Tripping. 77 on the offense. 15-yard penalty. Second down.
The referee getting some assistance there. The penalty-free first half for Hawaii. The first penalty of the game goes against Aaron Kia for tripping. Let's take a look at it. He's over on this side. He's going to pull out of the screen, but I don't know about that call. It's tough to see up from that angle, but from up here in the press box, it looked like just one of those blocks. It happens about 500 times a game.
Second down, 25. And sliding to the 40-yard line is Moniz. One thing that Hawaii cannot afford to happen, because once that happens, it seems that things start to build up against them. So it is third down and 23. Their way back to the 39-yard line. They have to go all the way to the 48-yard line of New Mexico State. So Hawaii really placed back in the hole because of that penalty.
Yeah, Yeah, that penalty there really sets them back. Now it's 3rd and very long.
Moniz, quick pattern. This is Salas with blockers in front of him, but he was tripped up. An excellent play there by Jovonte Green. And also Jason Scott may have had a hand in there. So that'll bring up 4th down. Hawaii will have to punt it away.
And watch Salas right at the end here. A big shot right at the end. But New Mexico State, with a little bit of help from Hawaii, did what they had to do and get the offense off the field to set up the first punt of the game for Hawaii.
Danaki punting. That goes into the end zone. Hawaii cannot chase it down. 50-yard punt. That's good for Danaki. Danaki's had long punts, and he's also had a punt of 1 yard.
We're going to do it like this. $5 foot long. That's not, no, it's $5. $5 foot. Right, no, and it's $5 foot long. It's 3.
It's a 30-second commercial.
Is he directing this now? I was doing it right, wasn't I?
It's here, the newest Subway $5 footlong, the Buffalo Chicken Sub. Spicy chicken and cool ranch, the newest $5 footlong. Get it for a song, only at Subway.
$5 footlong.
Micah was born at 8:32 a.m. A minute later, Luca arrived. The twins' birth was unremarkable. What was remarkable was their mother. Her heart stopped 24 hours after the delivery. The Straub cardiac team resuscitated her with a procedure that stabilized her heart until she gained enough strength for surgery several days later. The only side effect? A mandatory afternoon nap. When it really matters, people turn to Straub.
As long as Hawaii's been a state, we've been here to keep it safe. Your business or home is never truly alone. Keeping Hawaii safe from home.
Thank you, Hawaii.
Sentinel alarm.
Find the perfect gift for any occasion at Big Island Candies. Click on BigIslandCandies.com to view their entire collection and place your order today.
Be a part of Monday Madness as the UH men's basketball team concludes play in the Outrigger Hotel's Rainbow Classic with a televised game that starts at 11 p.m. That's good fun. That's on Monday. Trying to turn the corner, Seth Smith. And Smith, from the line of scrimmage, the 20-yard line, gets out over the 25. Jon Medeiros and Demetrius Davis able to reach and get out there.
11 o'clock start time for basketball, huh?
Yeah, 11 o'clock in the evening. The students should love that. Tony Glynn was the ball carrier on the last play. 2nd down and 7 for New Mexico State. He's able to get up into the middle. Glynn carrying again. Bounced off a potential tackler. Ran into Blaise Suarez and R.J. Kiesel-Kauhane. So it's 3rd down and the short 3 now. So another 3rd down conversion looms for New Mexico State. Saba'inaya goes out for Hawaii.
They need this. They are 0 for 4 on 3rd down in this ballgame.
Double wide receiver to the left. Marcus Allen in motion. Ball is thrown high. It was Fleming trying to get the ball to Marcus Anderson.
Well, Blaise
that'll bring up
Suarez,
4th down.
Blaise Suarez came through on a blitz that time, and he got to the quarterback, Fleming, right as he threw the football, and he just about planted him about 1.5 feet into this Aloha Stadium turf. That was a solid shot by Suarez coming up the middle.
So 4th down, and Kyle Hughes into punt for New Mexico State. Low snap, but he handles it. This is an excellent punt. Dropping back is Henry. Lets it go. Will it get in the end zone? It will. 73-yard punt. 73. That's the longest punt of the season for you.
Who has the most gas stations in Hawaii? Here's a hint. Take a closer look. 76, now with the most locations in the islands.
Visit your 76 Gas neighborhood friends like Blake on Harding in Kaimuki, Randy and Hawaii Kai on Lunalilo Home Road, or Patty and staff in Royal Kunia.
I can explain. The teriyaki bowls have been huge for us.
Huge. And now there's the new Southwest Chicken Bowl, made fresh with fajita seasoned chicken, rice, and veggies, and topped with cilantro lime sauce.
Everyone's crazy about bowls, so Jack said, let's all get bowl cuts.
And everyone did.
Yeah.
Ed in finance.
Liz from accounting.
With the HR lady.
That cute intern.
Bowl cut day was a big success. Now we can all take our wigs off.
Excuse me. When you get a minute, can... When you get a minute?
Not too heavy, not too light. Bud Light. The difference is drinkability.
The Fan Cam is sponsored by Dietrich, a good word on insurance. My cousin is on the left.
Good to see Yoda at the ballpark.
Yeah. So Hawaii will put the ball in play at their own 20-yard line here in the third period with 10:22 left. They lead 17-0. They led by that same score at halftime. Moniz with Alex Green in the backfield. Moniz on first down. Looking over the middle, now throws. And that was a delayed pattern to Salas. Salas and Buckner linking up again. Gain on the play of only 3 yards.
Yeah, Salas made that catch with Buckner pretty much on his back. Those two have been going at it all night long.
So here comes Hawaii again. 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line. Moniz waiting for the snap from the center. Moniz looking sideline, throws, that's complete. And being hit out of bounds is Medeiros. And the question is whether Medeiros got enough for the first down.
Oh,
and they put the ball 2 yards short.
That is an awful spot by that official. As Medeiros catches this ball, he gets launched forward, then popped back at his knees. They put that thing about. Oh, somebody fixed it. Now they're giving him the first down. That was a terrible spot initially.
I think that particular official should go and see his optometrist as soon as possible.
At least check the depth perception.
Anyway, they corrected it. First down at the 31-yard line. Dancing and sack. Second sack of the game. So Danye Coleman comes in, and he records the sack.
And Moniz has worked on this a couple of times in his ballgame where he kind of hops back and forth to get away from the rush, but that time he had nowhere to go. He had 2 guys in his face.
25 sacks now on the season. Hawaii has given up. And again, they are in deep yardage situations. 2nd down and 19. So they have cooled off considerably here in the third period. Moniz looking for some success. Chased out of the pocket. Now throws and throws badly. Good pressure again by New Mexico State. And all of a sudden, Hawaii is starting to have some carburetor problems. Dante Savage, who has a sack in this game, put on good pressure. He has 5 sacks on the year.
Be it a sack or a penalty, either way, to have one of those on first down puts you in a bad position. And right now, this Hawaii offense on the second consecutive drive having to deal with third and very long situations.
Third down and 19. They have to go to the 41 for the first down. Somebody jumped. Could be Salas.
Ball start. Number 1 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
That's going to set them back even further. And this second half, not starting the way head coach Greg McMackin wanted it. We talked about it last week against Utah State. Hawaii with a big lead. They let USU get back into it. Now New Mexico State making some plays to set Hawaii back a little bit, to set them up in terrible down and distance, 3rd and 24.
Moniz again. Moniz throws. Incomplete. Overthrows the intended receiver, Jovonte Taylor. So Hawaii will have to punt it away yet another time. Devon House. Excellent pressure coming up the middle for the Aggies. So Hawaii, they have experienced throughout this season third quarter doldrums. And they're in the middle of third quarter doldrums right now. Alex Danaki had a good punt his last time. And this is an excellent punt again. Backing up is Todd Lee. Takes it, fumbles it. And let's see, the ball is still loose inside the 10. And the ball goes out of bounds. It was recovered by New Mexico State. But instead of having it up around the 20-yard line, it's now deep in Aggie territory. 55-yard punt and a minus 21-yard return.
Yes,
you see Michael Wadsworth.
As Lee came up to that, you kind of had a feeling it was looking a little shaky as they approached the football. And then when it gets by him, it just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling on this field turf.
Donovan Roberts finally corralled it out of bounds. So it will be first down for New Mexico State, but now on their own 6-yard line.
And for a team like New Mexico State, those are the kind of plays that just set them back, because they had a situation where they had decent field position after forcing the punt, getting Hawaii off the field, and then now all of a sudden they're back right up against their own goal line.
Fleming, I formation behind him. Fleming, short drop, throws, and that is complete to Lee. Spun to the turf at the 11. Richard Torres from the defensive secondary. R.J. Kiso-Kahani also there. This season, for each recorded quarterback sack by the Warrior defense, McDonald's of Hawaii will donate $500 to the UH Athletic Department. Mahalo to McDonald's of Hawaii. 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 12. Flemings again turns, gives it to the tailback, into the secondary. First down and much more. Out over the 20 to the 25 is Tony Glenn out of Lubbock, Texas. Mana Silva finally diagnosed. And that's a 14-yard pickup and a first down.
And Hawaii had pressure coming in from the outside, but the run goes right up the middle. And you see Mana Silva, the first man to get that. That means the safeties are coming up to make the tackle. They're getting by that first line of defense, the front 7 for Hawaii. And New Mexico State now showing some life on the offensive side.
First down for the Aggies. The ball at the 26. Fleming, short drop again. The throw, that is complete to the 30 to the 34-yard line. Todd Lee, the receptor. And R.J. Kiso-Kahani, another one-handed tackle. Aggies moving the ball, short drops, out patterns. They started back on their 6, and they now have it at their 34. Lee is flanked to the far side. And to the near side is Marcus Allen. Again, that I formation behind Fleming. He gives the ball and gives it to Tony Glenn. Glenn is lucky he got back to the line of scrimmage because Vaughn may have taught you.
Yeah, through the first few games of the season, New Mexico State has been platooning quarterbacks, Fleming and Walls, but we heard Liz talking about it earlier. Dwayne Walker, the head coach of New Mexico State, wants to go with just Flemings in this game. He's now just over 100 yards passing. He came into this game with 300 on the season.
Quick snap. Trying to turn the corner to the near side is Tony Glenn. He does. 40. Midfield. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. New Mexico State coaches want a late hit. 20-yard gain. So going deep into the playbook now, the Aggies. And they are trying to really crank it up in this third period. Quick snap. And able to turn the corner was Glenn.
Yeah, quick snap and tight formation on offense. Everybody packed into the middle of the field. I don't think that's a penalty right there. The coaching staff for New Mexico State, they're making a call on it. But the tight formation allowed the running back to get to the outside as well.
Flip-flop, the tight end. Fleming turns. He gives the ball again to Glenn. And Glenn was hit in the backfield and may have lost a yard. Now we'll bring up second down and 11. The ball is inside Hawaii territory as they have advanced it to the 47.
Pretty good showing by this New Mexico State offense. Remember, they started this drive way back in their own end, or about their own 5-yard line. They've now taken it into Hawaii territory. And they've done it with some fairly solid offensive sets, some great offensive play calls. And Hawaii now on their heels.
Second down and 11. Again, they flip-flop the tight end, put a wing back to the near side. Fleming turns, gives it underneath the leg, quickly into the secondary is Glenn. And Glenn almost broke it for a score. Almost. Mana Silva saved the touchdown, no doubt. 15-yard gain.
And we talked about it. No repeat of the performance last week. Watch this. He doesn't get touched until he's hit by the free safety, Mana Silva. 13 yards down the field, and that's not good if you're looking to stop the running game for your opposition. No run support that time for Hawaii.
Guadalupe Taya has come into the game. Again, the I formation behind Flemings. This apparently has clicked offensively for New Mexico State. Fleming's a little uncertain. He calls a timeout. But the Aggies have come to life inexorably, moving the ball up the field. Timeout.
I can teach somebody to be a good dancer, but I can't teach somebody to love the hula. I keep the dances that I learned as pure as I can because that's our link to the past. And if I don't teach those to my students, then those hula will not survive. That's what tradition is.
Serving Hawaii for 80 years, only one airline is Hawaiian.
Bills to pay? Try free online bill payment from American Savings Bank. Real easy banking. Need cash? You always know where to find ATMs from American Savings Bank. Real easy banking.
And now we're back in the living room. And now, bedroom. Wow. And...
$250,000. How about that?
On the next, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Tuesday night at 7 on K5.
You're looking at Leon Wright Jackson. He's on the bench now. If you noticed earlier, they used Alex Green for that series. I don't know if it was just a matter of play calling or because Leon Wright Jackson has a stiff neck right now. He's got some heat pads on, but they say he'll be all right to play a little later.
First down. Again, they flip-flop the tight end. First down from the 32. Their deepest penetration has been the 27. Fleming in trouble. Fleming gets to the 25. So Fleming with some do or dare.
Holding. 72 on the offense. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Bakalava
It's those penalties that we've seen Hawaii commit, those penalties that have killed their momentum swings. Now New Mexico State does it to themselves.
That's the second penalty on Pakalata in this game. And that moves the ball back because of the holding penalty. Moves it back outside the 40 to the 44. Where you see the hold right there, the pull, the tug.
Yeah, when they stretch the jersey out like that, kind of puts the official in a position where he has to call it. But yeah, it's football. There's shady stuff happening on every play.
Single setback. Tony Glenn back to pass. Fleming throws over the middle. That is complete to the 36-yard line. Short, quick pattern. And Kyle Nelson comes down with it. Blaze Suarez makes the tackle. Nelson from Waco, Texas, and he's a transfer to New Mexico State from Tulsa. So it is second down at 14. New Mexico State trying to put together a consistent drive, at least to get on the board. They trailed 17-0. 2:21 left in this third period. Hawaii in the third period has not accomplished much. Fleming fakes the handoff. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. That ball is intercepted by Blaze Suarez. Up the near sideline to the 40. So for Blaze Suarez. And he's celebrating. Blaze Suarez up the near sideline. That is his first interception of the season.
Yeah, the pressure came off the near side. I believe it was R.J. Kiso Kahani. Comes from the left side of your screen. Watch him get right in the face of Fleming. That forces the quick throw. Blaze Suarez playing the passing lane. Watch Kiso Kahani come in from the right now. Gets the pressure on there, and that's good team defense by Hawaii. Just what they needed because New Mexico State was moving it. New Mexico State put themselves in a bad position by having that holding penalty, forcing them out of what was working for them, having to throw that pattern, and Hawaii takes advantage.
William Bullock was the intended receiver. So the first interception by Suarez. Good pressure by Kiso Kahani. First down. Ball at the 48. Ball is given to Green. And he high steps into the secondary. Gain on the play close to 3. Second down and 7 with 1:56 left to play in the third period. Hawaii leading 17-0. But with the injury to Leon Wright Jackson, with those heating pads on, that is the rushing that has been so prevalent over the last 2 games, so exciting, has fallen. That responsibility has fallen to Green. Bryant Muniz. Muniz with 294 yards in passing. 28 for 37. Muniz back to pass. Now throws over the middle, crossing pattern. And that's intercepted. Down the near sidelines, and he may score. Davin House. Touchdown. Davin House, that's his 3rd interception of the season. And for Muniz, that's his 8th interception thrown. And just like that, New Mexico State has come back to score.
But both of these teams showing why they're 3-6, because New Mexico State gets themselves into trouble with the holding call, forcing a bad pass, and at that time Jovonte Taylor, ball got to him, but he looked like he juggled it a bit, got behind him, and then it was right there. Davin House there to take it the rest of the way in New Mexico State.
Fumbling the ball, Hughes with it. Hughes will not get there. They run him out of bounds. Richard Torres. So it is 17-6 as you look at the player with the interception.
So for both of these teams, these are the kind of breakdowns they have in a game that just kills drives. I mean, Jovonte Taylor, the ball's right on him, but he just juggles it. It happens time and time, in a football game where the ball just gets out of your hands. But that time there was House who just happened to be standing right there with him, takes it to the house, and then an extra point. Something as simple as a PAT kick goes awry, and it falls apart for New Mexico State. Both of these teams having some issues here in this third quarter.
Davin House from Palmdale, California, as we said, his 3rd interception, his first touchdown interception. play the 76 Hawaii Sports Trivia Challenge. Log on to K5thehometeam.com. Answer the sports trivia questions, and you could win a trip for two to Las Vegas. 76 gasoline is provided in Hawaii by locally owned Mid-Pac Petroleum. Hughes will kick off, and all of a sudden, Hawaii, which had been dominating this game, I mean, let's face it, they were in the first half almost invincible. But in the third quarter, they have had all kinds of problems in moving the ball. And a big mistake that time by Muniz. There's the kickoff, taken by Jovonte Taylor, looking for an opening. Trying to get outside, can't do it. They spell him at the 22. Stefan Hatchett there, along with Jovonte Taylor, trying to take it for something that could give Hawaii good field position. It's not bad, but it's not good either.
Over the last 6 to 7 minutes or so of this third quarter, New Mexico State is really kind of taking back the momentum. This is a big chance for Hawaii to come out here with 1:06 left in this third. Come up with some big plays, good drive right here, and getting the momentum back on the Hawaii sideline.
Teammates have said that Muniz doesn't get too high or too low. We'll see if he responds here. That's really perfect behavior for a quarterback. High snap. Keeping the ball is Muniz. First down. Muniz finally hit, and down he goes at the 42-yard line. First one to him was Jason Scott. Second one to him was Stefan Hatchett. 17-yard pickup. So there you see Muniz. Well, if somebody's got to do something, it's got to be me. I'm responsible for the interception, and now I'm responsible for this first down.
Yeah, it looks like a design play call for the quarterback to take off with it. And for the Hawaii coaches, a good call right there to get Muniz, as you said, back into it, shake off the last play, let him make a play, and Hawaii with a first down here right in midfield.
Triple wide receiver now to the right. So Hawaii has been scored upon. And here again is Muniz. And Muniz, a good gain of almost 8 yards. Good blocking up front by Kia, Hisataki, Estes, Ieru, and Hansen.
Yeah, these plays like this is going to force this New Mexico State defense to honor that middle. And once that happens, you can expect to see Greg Salas open up on the outside, or any one of those receivers out there.
That's the end of the third quarter. Hawaii leading 17-6 over New Mexico State. Fourth quarter coming up, and that should be a doozy.
Sharing the breath of life. Kaiser Permanente. Thrive.
No matter who you are or where you're headed, there's a Bank of Hawaii ATM along the way. Because Bank of Hawaii has Hawaii's largest network of ATMs in the places you like to go to the most. So whether you're headed to the office, running errands, or taking the kids to soccer, you can always count on a Bank of Hawaii ATM being there along the way. Bank of Hawaii. That's my bank.
Drive, determination, a sense of purpose. Sometimes, to succeed in the workplace, all people need is a fair chance. And fairness is what we fought for 75 years. Hawaii Government Employees Association, 75 years of working together.
Practice your moves. Get your Vegas on.
Get your Vegas on! Get your Vegas on!
Sing out loud. And when you want to get to Las Vegas, call Vacations Hawaii. All-inclusive charter, custom, and group travel packages. Call Vacations Hawaii now at 591-4777 and get your Vegas on.
Next week on Deal or No Deal, will any player play their way you $500,000? All the strategy, all the screaming, all the deals you can handle. Deal or no deal.
Tuesday night at 8 on K5.
Right now, big things are happening and our news coverage is growing. With a bigger team and more hours of news, now we'll be able to cover the changes that affect you better.
So 15 minutes left in this game. And all of a sudden you see that Bryant Moniz is taking offensive matters into his own hands. Second down and a long 8. Ball was given to Green, and Green tried to angle off the left side, and then he ran into the tacklers. Chris Buckner was there again, and Danye Coleman, and he's able to get about a yard, maybe yard and a half, and it'll be third down, short yardage for Hawaii. But that third quarter, Russ, I mean, what? It's stark contrast to the first half when Hawaii was all over this field. Why? So Hawaii calls the timeout for third down and short yardage.
In the mood for something more adventurous this evening? Think Australia. Come on to the Outback Steakhouse and try our juicy signature sirloin, plus your choice of 2 sides at just $14.95. It's no wonder we're Hawaii's favorite steakhouse. Live adventurous. Go Outback.
These all seem the same.
They're not.
You can't fake Sony quality. It makes watching sports in HD better.
And the more sports you watch on a Sony, the better you get at sports. I can do this all day, football star. It's on fire. It's on fire.
Sports look better on a Sony Bravia HD TV.
We're all born with an inner compass. It points us to values that are deeply rooted in our island culture. At Island Insurance, we live by these values. Commitment, the strength of our word, digging deep into our community to make it stronger. These values are why Island Insurance has been committed to Hawaii for more than 70 years, and why we'll never leave. Island Insurance, we're always here to help.
Did you know that the tobacco industry targets female smokers with fashionable packaging and new purse packs? To find out more, visit clearthesmoke.org. Brought to you in partnership with Kalihi Palama Health Center.
If anything negative can happen to this Hawaii team, it has just happened. Apparently, rib injuries to Moniz, and Shane Austin has come into the game. And Austin hits Salas on his first pass attempt. He is now 23 of 37 for 177 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Shane Austin in place of Bryant Moniz. When Moniz went out with that rib injury, Moniz was 20 of 38 for 294 yards, 1 interception. So Hawaii now has to settle with Shane Austin. And Austin put into situations again. Austin back to pass, now throws, that's complete to Salas, breaks a tackle, and then he runs into Buckner, and Buckner rides into the turf at the 40-yard line, gain on the play of 5. So here's Austin, very patient, waiting on the sidelines. All of a sudden, you have the quarterback, Bryant Moniz. He gets really good results. Austin is then shunted to the side, and all of a sudden he's back. Another injury, this one to Moniz. Second down and 5 at the 40-yard line of New Mexico State. Austin back to pass. Austin coming to the near side, now throws on the run, coming back for it, and making the reception is Jon Medeiros on the 30-yard line.
Now for Bryant Moniz, we can only guess as to what the problem is. But remember, he had those 2 plays where he sort of just took off running on design plays. Let's take a look. This is the second one. He takes a shot right here at the end, sort of twists to the ground. And the way they're checking him on the sideline, it looks like it could be like a rib injury, but also maybe just a tear or maybe a twist in that midsection, just a muscle pull in the middle. But either way, we talked about it. It was a strange time to sort of call a timeout, but it looked like it was because Moniz needed a breather. They ended up taking him out of the game.
First down for Hawaii. The ball is given to Green, trying to back his way to the 25-yard line. Gain on the play of 2. So we need to really find out the condition of the condition of Shane Moniz, not Shane Moniz, but Bryant Moniz, Shane Austin in the game here. And so they have changed that to an injury timeout. So Hawaii was not charged with a regular timeout. It is second down and 7 yards to go. The ball at the 24-yard line. Austin throws again. Perfect pass to Salas to the 15 and out of bounds at the 12-yard line. I'll tell you one thing. Shane Austin has come off the bench and he is throwing passes like he's been warming up the whole game.
Yeah, how tough is that to be sitting there cold on the sideline? You pretty much have the timeout to get yourself ready. He comes into the game, throws 4 passes, completes them all. That's a big one to Salas to set up a first down inside the red zone. Shane Austin doing a bang-up job and his roll off the bench here for this Hawaii offense.
Salas now 14 catches, 178 yards. 12-yard pickup on that last completion. First down. The ball is on the 12-yard line of the Aggies. Touchdown? Yes, to Salas from Austin. Welcome to the gridiron, buddy. You talk about coming in and taking the reins and leading the team and then replenishing the energy that all of a sudden dissipated in the third period. Come in for an injured quarterback. I mean, that's a Hollywood script. And the first person to him to congratulate him on the touchdown pass was Moniz.
Yeah, he comes in. How's that for a drive? 5 for 5, 48 yards, a touchdown. And he pumps life into this Hawaii offense just when they needed it because New Mexico State was making a move.
I'll tell you one thing about Salas. He has now tied the school record for receptions in a game with 15 and 190 yards.
McDonald's new bacon and cheese Angus third pounder. As if it wasn't enough to make it with a full third pound of 100% Angus beef, they had the audacity to use a bakery-style bun and crinkle-cut the pickles. There's no denying it. That's a third strip of bacon. Have they no shame? Angus Axiom number 39. It's an embarrassment of riches. The astonishing Angus third pounders. All Angus, all McDonald's.
For over 50 years, generations of families have entrusted Nu'uanu Memorial Park and Mortuary to handle their funeral and cemetery needs. Located in peaceful Nu'uanu Valley, crypts for casket entombment, niches and urn pots for cremated remains are available for one's final resting place. A full-service mortuary with 2 chapels and crematory stand ready to assist in time of need. Nu'uanu Memorial Park and Mortuary, where planning is caring.
This holiday season, give everyone on your list something powerful. Give the gift of steel. Your nearby steel dealers stock everything you need to start the new year right, like dependable chainsaws, trimmers, blowers, and the versatile steel combi system. With Steel Express, it's as easy as ordering steel online and picking it up at your servicing steel dealer. Your gift will be pre-assembled and ready to run. Wrap up your holiday shopping with Steel Express. Check out Farm and Garden on Hawaii or visit Toolmaster on Kauai.
Just a quick injury update on Bryant Moniz. It appears he has a bruised rib. They have applied an ice pack that he's wearing underneath his jersey. It's not something that an injury he just suffered. He said that he actually got hurt earlier in the game, has been trying to play with it, but it now appears he'll likely stay out for the remainder of the game. Not an official decision, but likely he won't play anymore.
Okay, thanks, Liz. That's important to know. And Shane Austin, I mean, he has just stepped into the leadership role And it was like he had planned this for a long time. 5 of 5. And a touchdown pass to Salas. Kicking off is Enos. Goes to Marcus Allen. Straight up the middle. To the 25. And they wrestle into the turf there. And a penalty flag comes flying in. A reminder that for every touchdown UH scores, Central Pacific Bank donates $100 toward the Central Pacific Bank Endowed Scholarship Fund, working for our schools and our community.
Number 22 on the return team. 10-yard penalty, first down. Central Pacific Bank works for you, a member of the FDIC.
Penalty for the Aggies, 24-6. It's a holding penalty. And that will move the ball back to inside the 20 to the 17. So Fleming continues at quarterback. But with Hawaii scoring, they are deep in the hole here in the fourth quarter. Fleming rolling, looking. They'll have to throw on the run. Now he comes back the other way, and they fence him in. Pai Falemalu from Hau'ula and Kahuku leading the charge. There you see Fleming.
Yeah, he had Lee streaking down the near sideline, but because the pressure got into the face of Fleming, he didn't have a chance to set his feet to get rid of the football. Lee was about 30 yards down the field, and running on a dead run like that, Fleming, not having the arm strength to get the ball down the field, had to set his feet, couldn't because of the pressure, and Hawaii getting it done with team defense.
Illegal substitution on the offense. Breaking the huddle with 12 players. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Illegal substitution. What else can happen? So the Aggies get pinched again, and that moves the ball back inside the 10-yard line to the 8. Fleming is the quarterback. Ronald Opetaya from American Samoa has come into the game. He is the fullback. Second down, long yardage. Deep in their own territory. Flemings gives the ball to Tony Glenn. And Glenn just runs into a green wall. Blaise Suarez again and Falemalu. Pai Falemalu.
Pai Falemalu, one of those guys that always comes to play. He just puts a swim move on the blocker. He gets there along with Blaise Suarez. Tuika Tufanga also plugging up the middle, allowing that edge pressure to get there. But this Hawaii defense playing some inspired ball up the 5-for-5 performance of Shane Austin on the offensive side.
Third down and 20. Fleming back into his own end zone. Chased out of the pocket, and he has running room. The 10. And stumbles out of bounds around the 20-yard line, very short of the first down. Demetrius Davis and Richard Torres chased him out of bounds. So that will bring up fourth down. They'll have to punt it away. Falemalu again along with Suarez. Good pressure by Falemalu.
Boy, you can just feel the sort of the steam, the pressure being built up in the first half. It was sort of let out of this building in that third quarter, but the effort by Shane Austin and the Hawaii offense just got this crowd right back into it. It certainly did so with this defense as well.
That is not a good punt at all. Goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line. That's a 16-yard punt by Kyle Hughes. And Hawaii has a golden opportunity now. They have a hot quarterback in Shane Austin, 5 for 5, including a touchdown. Their receiving core poised to do something big here, maybe seal it with a touchdown. But when you get a bad punt like that, a culmination of many negative things that happen in this particular possession for New Mexico State, they're reeling right now.
Yeah, so if you're D. Wayne Walker and you're the head coach of the New Mexico State, and this is a program that has long been mired in a losing mentality, sometimes you just got to laugh it off when your punter turns in a 16-yard punt.
Avery, wide receiver to the near side. Rolling, Shane Austin throws, That is complete inside the 20-yard line to Kealoha Pilares.
Well,
Pilares came back and caught that ball about 2 inches off the turf.
Excuse me, Jim. You know, if Shane Austin keeps playing like this, we're going to have a quarterback controversy here at the University of Hawaii. A 15-yard reception. Austin putting some mustard on that football. And look at the great catch right there by Pilares on the other end.
So Shane Austin came into the Boise State game, threw 3 interceptions in that game. And he comes back against New Mexico State. And he's driving the Aggies crazy. First down from the 20-yard line, right on the edge of the red zone. Austin keeps it again, steps up in the pocket, throws for the end zone. It is caught, but outside the end zone, caught by Salas. He runs into the signage.
The photographer got run over down there. Nice catch by Salas, but it's just out of bounds. That'll end the streak for Austin, but still, Salas caught it.
So Austin is, I mean, he is at the definition of having fun.
Yeah, you get the photographers trying to hide behind the signage, but it's, I've been down there. The signs don't offer much protection, and somebody got run over down there.
Second down and 10 from the 20. Austin again throws. That is almost caught by Pilares. That ball may have been released a little too soon, and Pilares had not completed his pattern yet when he turned around. Be that as it may, it is third down and 10 yards to go for a first down. Jonte Green covering.
Watch Pilares, yeah, he's going to get that one hand up, just try to get the football there, but can't keep it in bounds. It's a lot to think about if you're a receiver. You got to think about the play that was called, then getting one hand up there, plus staying in bounds, and the guy's going to take a shot at you. So take a look at Brian Muniz. As you heard Liz trying to say earlier, his night is done.
Third down and 10. In motion is Salas. He's dangerous. 15 receptions already. Ball is thrown. That is complete to Salas, short of the first down. If he was able to get away from Buckner after the reception, he would have scored. And that is now the school record, 16 catches.
You know, that says something about Greg Salas with some of the receivers that have come through this program, the Devon Bessons of the world, the Ashley Lelees, the Chris Roscoes that have come through this program. For him to have the record 16 receptions and he's just under 200 yards receiving, that says something about number one.
Fourth down for Hawaii, 4th down and 4. They have the ball at the 14-yard line of New Mexico State. Salas lines up on the near side. Looking, Austin throws. That is complete. It is complete to Medeiros, but Medeiros will not get the first down, and Hawaii will have to give it up. So Hawaii will have to give up the ball on that 4th down effort.
It looked like for just a moment like he was going to get enough momentum to get forward to get that first down, but he did not.
Guess who tackled him on the play for New Mexico State? Buckner.
I thought it was going to be a trick answer.
No, it's the only answer so far in this game.
Buckner's the do-everything guy.
Oh, he is. He's out of Arlington, Texas. So it is now first down for New Mexico State. Fleming remains in at quarterback. Single setback behind Fleming. Fleming throws sideline pattern. That's complete. Coming over is Ornelas, and he hits Marcus Allen. Ornelas from Kapolei went to Mililani High School. He plays that corner for the University of Hawaii. He was not a starter. He was deep on the roster, but he has come back and fought his way into the lineup. Gain on the play of about 3, 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 14. High formation behind Fleming. Fleming hands that ball quickly into the secondary, and then he stumbled. That was Glenn. Glenn just sped by the defenders. 13-yard gain, and that's a first down. 5:58 left to play.
Now, watch it. This is one of those where he's got a full head of steam and he's got some wheels, but when the brain is thinking right or left, the message gets mixed up with the legs, and he pretty much takes himself down. I'm sure Glenn not happy with that.
High formation again. Fleming's will audibilize. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Fleming throws, lays it off, and cannot make the reception. It was intended for Bullock. So that stops the clock with 5:32 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Hawaii leading 24-6. Good look at Jeff Fleming, 12 of 21, 111 yards. He's been intercepted twice. Once by Suarez, and once by Silva. Handoff, short game. Tony Glynn again. So that will bring up 3rd down, long yardage. 3rd down and 9. Into the game comes Kyle Nelson, one of the wide receivers.
And Fleming, we've been talking about the troubles that Hawaii's had, New Mexico State, has had at the quarterback position. And this is what happens. You're down 24-6. The clock is running at 5 minutes, and you're running plays up the middle. That's not going to get it done.
3rd and 9. Have to keep it alive. Fleming in trouble, steps, and then they trip him up. John Fonoti almost cleared it, almost stepped into the wide open spaces in the secondary, but it was Fonoti. Fonoti with the shoelace stop right there.
Yeah, he got blocked, taken to the ground, except where he fell was right where the quarterback was running, and he was happened to be lying in the right spot and made the tackle.
4th down. Here's Hughes. Hughes had a 16-yard punt his last time. Ryan Henry waiting for Hawaii. Waiting on the 30-yard line. There's the punt. This is more like it. Henry backs up to the 20. Makes the running catch. And turns the corner with the help of a block. Up the sideline to the 30, to the 35. Hawaii tried to set up that return, and they almost were successful for the big yarder.
It's going to be a very interesting penalty flag, because while Henry was on the near side of the field, all the way over on the other side, right in front of the Hawaii bench, that flag came flying. This is going to be an interesting call because it came from way out of the play.
55-yard punt and a 15-yard return. The referee is Steve Barth. Steve Barth is the head of this crew, but he looks rather confused now. So we'll see what the penalty flag is.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Number 37 on the return team. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
Well, that was way.
Kenny Estes.
Yeah, you can see what's happened. That was one of those where the penalty flag just came out late. The penalty happened earlier.
Who has the most gas stations in Hawaii? Here's a hint. Take a closer look. 76, now with the most locations in the islands.
Visit your 76 Gas neighborhood friends like Chad and Ina Hina on West Hine Drive, Gail on South King near McCully, or Eric at P.E. Koi in South King.
We deliver the help every child needs. We fight for the future every child deserves. Kapi'olani Medical Center, the nonprofit hospital that cares for all kids, especially Hawaii's critically ill children.
Hotel Furniture. Prices you can live with.
Excellent value, quality used furniture, great deals. There's always something new at Inter Island Hotel Furniture. Desks, chairs, TVs, beds, dressers, and more. We liquidate furniture from some of Hawaii's premier resorts and pass the savings on to you. Friendly service and over 20,000 square feet of constantly changing inventory.
Inter Island Hotel Furniture. Prices you can live with.
Number 5 is Jake Hune, linebacker for Hawaii. Jeff Fleming, the quarterback, he's going to get spun around and gets a face full of Jake Hune. That was earlier in the ball game. A shot to the chops. That's our Ace Hardware hard hit, sponsored by Ace Hardware Hawaii. Ace, the helpful place. Jake Hune is one of those guys that he was just born to play football, especially on the defensive side.
Following the penalty, Hawaii has it just over the 10-yard line. Ball is given to Alex Green, and Green able to run well. Breaking some tackles, takes advantage of some blocks. And that will crank up the clock here. Jamar Cotton from Irvington, New Jersey there to upend him.
So the game started with us talking a lot about Bryant Muniz and the numbers he was putting up, and Wright Jackson, the numbers he was putting up. Both of them go out of this ball game with injuries. But in comes Shane Austin. Alex Green also picking up a slack a little bit. And the offense has, after a slow run here through the third quarter, has found some life in the fourth.
Austin second and about a foot for the first down. He gives it to Alex Green, and Green should have the first down, and he does. Well, we're going to say goodbye tonight to a person who we have worked with on first KHNL and then on K5, and that's Dan Schmidt. Schmidt is directing and producing his final telecast for K5 after 26 years. We wish him well, and we're going to miss him because he was a leader. He was a leader in what he did, and he will be a leader in the final 2 minutes and 28 seconds of this game. And so tear will be shed tonight for Dan Schmidt. Ball is given to Green, turns the corner, and Green fumbles the ball, but it goes out of bounds.
Fumbled the ball, went out of bounds, and also a penalty flag thrown.
And this is also our last Aloha Stadium telecast. We want to thank our crew of the year. Yes, I mean, we should be back, I hope, hopefully, sometime in the future.
Number 24 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run.
Player identification, Malia Mesa from Iolani. And also we have Felipe Ohastro.
So
identification.
You said you were working with Dan Schmidt for 26 years?
26.
I've worked with Dan Schmidt not that long, but he was also my college professor at one point. I don't know if he remembers that. But
yeah, he has taught at the University of Hawaii.
And surprisingly, he did not fail me in that class.
The statistician is Tommy Yoshida, and he has worked with us here throughout the season. Very short gain on the play, 1:42 left. Bank of Hawaii recognizes tonight's most outstanding players. And it is Devon House with the interception, his third of the year. And Greg Salas setting the record for receptions. Salas with 16 receptions, 196 yards, and 1 touchdown. And so Bank of Hawaii recognizes Hawaii's most outstanding players, and they really deserve it. Second down. Ball is thrown, and it is incomplete. Jonte Green covering on the play. And Austin will trot to the sideline now. Shane Austin. That'll bring up third down and about 13. But Hawaii in control here. They lead it 24-6, and we are 63 clicks away from Hawaii's second straight win. And second win in the Western Athletic Conference and the second step on a very improbable, almost impossible journey to get to the Hawaii Bowl. Ball is again given to Green, and Green will be short of the first down. And under a minute to play. It's interesting tonight because everybody participated in this. I don't know where it comes from, but they have been cutting up newspapers and throwing paper airplanes all night long.
Well, I mean, the wind here at the stadium has been kicking up all night long. We were hoping that the rain wouldn't affect us. It has not, but it's definitely been a windy night here in Halawa.
They've had some very good flights. Some people have identified the planes as egrets or doves. There's the punt. Excellent punt by Danecki. And ball bounces. Marcus Anderson lets it go inside the 10-yard line. And New Mexico State will have it here. We have some extracurricular. This is a little bravado, a little bit too much bravado. Hawaii and New Mexico State players pushing and shoving. Not good. Michael Zant was involved for New Mexico State. Ray Hisataki for Hawaii. Penalty flags have been thrown. And this no doubt comes from a lot of the talking that has gone on over the course of this game. Coaches don't like it, and they are right. So we'll see what
going over and saying, who's that on? He wants to know. He's still coaching with 4 seconds left.
We have offsetting dead ball fouls. Number 40 on the return team and number 45 on the kick team. Those dead ball fouls offset. First down on the 20.
So they offset, which means it's an exercise in futility.
First down on the 7.
And it is that way.
First down on the 7.
And we have 4 seconds left to play in the game. So Hawaii will be 2-5 in the Western Athletic Conference. They will be 4-6 on the season after 10 games. New Mexico State will be 3-7, and they will be 1-4 in the West. Final play. Handoff, trying to turn the corner, and then runs out of bounds. And there's no time left in this game. They shoot the cannon, and Hawaii celebrates their second straight victory, and their second straight victory at home. New Mexico State, its 5th loss on the road.
Screens and Things has helped Hawaii's homeowners replace screens, windows, glass, and doors for decades. Visit our Screens and Things showroom for the latest security screen doors, along with screens to keep your house cool the energy-efficient way. We recently opened the Window and Door Store showroom in Mo'iliili to better showcase our windows, doors, shower doors, and more. Vinyl, aluminum, fiberglass, or wood-framed, let our experts help you find what's right for you. Screens and Things and the Window and Door Store. Trusted experience for over 33 years.
The Varsity is the place to be for all the greatest sports action. All your favorite sports, all day and all night. Lots of action on lots of big screens, featuring the longest happy hour in town with an incredible selection on tap. Our beers are great by the mug and even better by the pitcher. For great food, great beer, and great sporting fun, the Varsity is the place to be.
There's always something new at Young Guns, the best, most complete gun and knife shop in Hawaii. We're regularly adding new inventory to our already wide selection. Whatever you're looking for, it's a sure shot you'll find it at Young Guns. Sports shooters, hunters, law enforcement, and military personnel shop at Young Guns. You'll find everything for the sportsman and your personal safety at Young Guns on the corner of Mapunapuna and Pa'a Streets with plenty of free parking. Young Guns, Hawaii's best, most complete gun and knife shop.
Time now for the Red Star Moment, sponsored by Heineken. Give yourself a good name. Moniz throwing deep, and it's a great catch by Salas as he was able to handled double defenders. One was Buckner, who is just fantastic all night for New Mexico State, and the other, Danye Coleman. So a school record tonight, 16 catches. And you look at 196 yards and 1 touchdown. Greg Salas had a scintillating night for Hawaii.
He also
More to
had
come.
some drops.
Here's a chilling fact. In Hawaii, nearly 1 out of 3 murders involves men killing women.
It's time for men to stop violence against women.
My mom and dad taught me that hitting and making threats is not the way to treat a woman. You can talk things out.
To me, that's real power.
This message is brought to you by the State Department of Health and the University of Hawaii at Manoa.
K5 saves you money. Now you can shop, play, or eat out and just pay half. Right now, log on to K5thehometeam.com and click on the Just Pay Half icon to purchase a $50 gift certificate for just $25. Hapa Grill is an Elima Award winner for Best Casual Restaurant in 2009. A favorite among locals who appreciate its diverse menu. Hapa Grill serves an Ono selection of salads, seafood, pasta, and more.
You've been working towards a future.
Aloha! I'd like to congratulate Times Supermarkets for serving the island of Oahu for over 60 years. A lot of family and kids have grown up shopping or even working at Times. I want to thank Times for having my newest CD available at all of their stores. Just look for my new CD at the checkout and take me home with you. Mahalo no ka hele ana mai. Ahui ho!
When should you replace your tires?
Generally, a car owner should replace his tires when he sees the tread pattern beginning to fade. Don't try to use the last bit of rubber because, unless you're lucky, it's going to cost you time and money.
Michelin passenger tires, longest lasting and most fuel-efficient tires in the category. Visit LexProduce.com and print out this month's Super Saver coupons and save big on installed Michelin tires and brake repair.
Thank you very much.
You won't get it anywhere else. Lex Brody's Tire Company.
The conference standings in the WAC, Nevada. Nevada is 6-0, and they are poised to steal this from Boise State. Boise State is 5-0. Nevada with a big victory today over Fresno State. Fresno State 5-2. Then Idaho, Louisiana Tech, Utah State, Hawaii, New Mexico State, and San Jose State. Now, Hawaii plays San Jose next week. Then they come home and they start to finish the season with Navy, and they finish it with Wisconsin. They've won 2. They take a step at a time. You think they can do it? I mean, is that an unfair question or what?
Well, I think definitely they can do it. The caveat is that next week they go to San Jose State, where it's on the road. San Jose State is 0 for the conference, but, it's always tough on the road. Then they come home against Navy. Navy just not too long ago took care of business on the road at Notre Dame. Plus, there'll be a lot of military personnel in the house here at Aloha Stadium pulling for the midshipmen. And then, of course, a Big Ten team in Wisconsin, never an easy task. So it can be done, but it gets progressively harder as the weeks pass.
Next Saturday, we will travel to San Jose, California for a Western Athletic Conference battle between the Warriors and Dick Tomey's San Jose State Spartans. Tomey won here last year. Be sure to join Russ and me live on Oceanic Time Warner pay-per-view beginning at 3 o'clock Hawaiian time. Until then, for Russell Yamanoha, our great crew, and Mr. Schmidt. You have to call him Mr. after 26 years stepping away.
Mr. Television in Hawaii.
That's it, Dan Schmidt. This has been another exclusive sports presentation of K5, the home team. Now is the time we've got to roll up our sleeves and really help each other.
Keep this up. And pest control. Visit us on the web at kama'ainatermite.com.
Back Show on KGMB9 is proudly presented by Big Island Toyota. We'll take care of you. Bud Light proudly supporting University of Hawaii Athletics and University of Hawaii Federal Credit Union.
Aloha and welcome to the Coach Mac Show. It took less than 3 hours for Hawaii to get past New Mexico State. And in that time, the Warriors unveiled more of what they're made of. Coach Mac called it one of the best performances this season by Hawaii's D. For the first time since 2005, UH's defense shut out an opponent's offense. It follows the standard set in this series. The Warriors have now beat the Aggies in every meeting by double digits at 6-0 all time. Here's a look at what's on tap tonight, brought to you by Bud Light, always worth it. A record game for receiver Greg Salas, combined with some stingy defense, led Hawaii to its second straight win. Coach Mac joins us to break down the game and look ahead to the whack. Defensive back
just
when only 2 seconds. Silva, and the other landed in the hands of Blaze Soares, the first of his Warrior career. He says the pick was just more proof of how well the whole unit played.
It was a blitz, you know. We had great penetration by the D-line linebackers. I was just replacing the guy, and he had to get that ball off quick, and I was just right there, you know, and I was just lucky to catch that ball. I was actually praying, you know, don't drop it, don't drop it.
Hawaii also held on for the 24-6 win. New Mexico State's only score came off a 58-yard interception return by Devon House in the third. By then, the Warriors had built a comfortable lead, finding more success with the run. Leon Wright-Jackson reached the end zone twice in the first quarter.
And, you know, the plays worked last week, and we wanted to get at them real fast because they had a similar defense as Utah State, and it worked. And we were on top of them 14-0 for a while, and it was just, you know, it was working, it was clicking.
When it came to the passing game, Greg Salas was the primary target, hauling in a school record 16 catches for a new career high, 196 yards receiving.
I dropped a lot of passes. That's what sticks in my mind the most, is dropping passes out there. And, you know, that's one thing I hate doing. But coming out, and I guess in the end, I guess I had a pretty good night.
Salas's 12-yard touchdown came courtesy Shane Austin. The backup was called upon from the sidelines when Bryant Moniz went down with bruised ribs.
You never know when your name's going to be called, and, you know, they just told me pretty much last second I didn't have much time to even warm up. I got maybe 2 passes in, and I just jumped in there, but I think it was good, you know, it was fun.
It was a pretty good warm-up on the field. Austin went 5 for 5 in a 76-yard scoring drive and then finished completing 8 of his 11 passes in the fourth. As Hawaii continues to find its playmakers, the Warriors say they're only getting better.
Every week we go into practice, it's always competing. Coach always puts us in drills where offense, he's always saying this one is for the marbles, offense versus defense, and I think that just brings the competitive attitude comes with that, and just camaraderie.
Are really confident, and we want to be
yet, but we are getting better.
All right, let's also change things up and start by talking about defense. UH allowed for a season low 244 yards of total offense against New Mexico State. I know you chart special defensive goals in interviews. How are your team this game?
Well, the thing is about 8 to 10 goals that are true goals. Winning third down, getting turnovers, sudden change, goals that actually win the defensive side of the ball. And Adam, I analyze goals because we don't have a lot, but I want them to know what we're actually playing for. And we haven't been fulfilling those goals this season for the first time in a long time. And I think that the goals this particular game.
Mana Silva is one who has really led the charge in turnovers. He now has 5 picks on the season, puts him in a tie for 8th in the country for that. How is it that he's able to find the right place to be at the right time?
I think he's a natural. When you find a guy like Mana, he watches the quarterback's eyes, which we teach, and then watches the ball leave his finger, and he's just like a receiver going after the football. And he's just got a special knack of that and knows where the ball is, goes up and gets it. And I think he's outstanding at going to the football.
Switching to the offensive side of the ball, Greg Salas deserving of more attention, and nationally he's receiving it. He ranks number 1 for yards per game with an average of 136 yards, second for catches with 85 on the season, and a school best 16 grabs for him against New Mexico State moves him past Devon Best in the record books. Is this season what you expected of him, or is it a matter of his position at slot, maybe the difference there in the productivity than years past when he was on the outside?
Well, I think he has more opportunities inside. They had 2, usually they put their best guys at corner, and New Mexico State had 2 really good corners, and then they manned up inside. But it gives him a chance to work against people inside, but they can double people out so quickly outside, and they can't really put a double on him. And he's just outstanding.
Bryant Moniz obviously is key within this run-and-shoot system. What's the latest on his condition? Is it just bruised ribs? He did also say that he hurt himself in the first quarter. Can you take us through just how he got hurt?
Yeah, he's really tough. He got hit from the side in the first quarter and didn't say anything to us, and toughed it out and was playing really well. Then he got hit again late in the third quarter, and it started hurting him, and so he felt for the good of the team he should take himself out. That shows what kind of guy he is, and then it shows what kind of guy that Shane Austin is in coming in, and in a moment's notice he comes in, drives us down. That's the difference in this team. There were 2 times in that game where we could have folded. Last year against Cincinnati, we threw an interception and our team folded. They weren't strong enough, and I saw Cincinnati's side, they're all excited, and our side all have their heads down. After that interception, we could have folded, and we didn't. We were strong. And after Moniz got hurt, we could have folded, and we took it down and scored. And that shows development, that shows attitude, and that is what I'm excited about.
Shane Austin's performance is something that you look forward to, knowing that you have that kind of stability at the backup. But will Moniz be ready to play this week? Have you determined yet how healthy he is?
We haven't got the results back from the X-ray, but he was telling me after the game that he thought he'd be fine. He thought it was just a bruise and didn't feel, but we have to see what the doctors have to say.
Gone through a lot. He's had a concussion this season, now ribs. Yeah. He's proving pretty invincible.
Yeah, he's tough.
We haven't finished with the coach just yet. Coming up in the 2-minute drill, Coach Mack explains what's on the agenda for this week's trip to San Jose. And we'll have all the highlights from around the WAC. Louisiana Tech puts a major scare into 9th-ranked LSU. And Nevada's ground game is just too much for Fresno State.
This bud's for you and UH Sports now through November 30th. Anheuser-Busch will donate 25 cents of every case of Budweiser, Bud Light, Bud Select, and Bud Light Lime products to the University of Hawaii. Proceeds will help improve athletic facilities. Go Warriors!
McDonald's new bacon and cheese Angus third pounder. As if it wasn't enough to make it with a full third pound of 100% Angus beef, they had the audacity to use a bakery-style bun and crinkle-cut the pickles. There's no denying it. That's a third strip of bacon. Have they no shame? Angus Axiom number 39. It's an embarrassment of riches. The astonishing Angus third pounders. All Angus, all McDonald's.
There are many words to describe excellence in woodworking. Speed. Powermatic has a full line of tools to speed up your work. Quality. Like nothing else, Festool stands alone. Unique. The saw stop safety edge. Productivity. Makita keeps things going. Versatile. Find Multimaster as seen on TV. Style. Occidental belts that organize your tool. Power. Jet tools, max power and flexibility. But one word says it all. Woodcraft. The woodworker's choice for excellence in tools and equipment. Open every day. Neighbor Island orders welcomed.
High-tech dentistry means single-visit convenience in the dental office of Dr. Kenya Suhara.
We're proud to offer high-tech services that save you time with more comfort and safety. With computer-aided design, we deliver accurate, permanent fillings and crowns in-office in just one visit.
Make your dream smile a reality in the high-tech dental office of Dr. Kenya Suhara.
This bud's for you and UH Sports now through November 30th. Anheuser-Busch will donate 25 cents of every case of Budweiser, Bud Light, Bud Select, and Bud Light Lime products to the University of Hawaii. Proceeds will help improve athletic facilities. Go Warriors! The Coach Mac Show is brought to you by HMSA and Woodcraft.
Next up, the Warriors travel to San Jose State for a date with the Spartans. Dick Tomey's team has fallen on hard times this year, still looking for its first win in the WAC. And as history has it, the Warriors have had some success in Silicon Valley, winning there the last 4 times. This will be the 33rd meeting in the series, with the Spartans holding a slight edge at 16-15-1. Kickoff is set for 3 o'clock Hawaii time. Last year's meeting was a bad conference opener for Hawaii. Instead of coming out defending their WAC championship, the Warriors suffered a tough loss to the Spartans. UH held a 10-point lead into the third quarter, but turnovers proved costly. The Spartans had 6 takeaways, including one in the final minutes that set up a 47-yard game-winning field goal. San Jose pulled out a 20-17 victory. The loss snapped Hawaii's 15-game WAC win streak, as well as its 9-game home win streak at the Aloha Stadium. We are on to the 2-minute drill. We're going to waste no time. Coach, first impressions of San Jose State?
Well, San Jose State's a lot like we are, or were, in that they've had a lot of injuries. They've got a young football team. They've had a tough schedule. You know, they've traveled. They've been put in tough situations, and I know he'll have his players as ready as they can possibly be against Hawaii, because he loves Hawaii. Used to be the coach here, beat us last year. I mean, he'll have them ready.
Dick Tomey's also been known to add a little trickery, a couple wrinkles or two that you're familiar with.
Yeah, he added one last year. He threw actually he put the quarterback outside and threw him the ball on the first play of the game and threw for a touchdown. So we're going to be ready this year, because he likes to throw some trickery at you, and he's very creative, and he's a good football coach.
Offensively, the biggest weapon that San Jose State have is Kevin Jurovich. He's the receiver that's got 51 catches this season and has been a 1,000-yard guy in his career. Missed most of last year, though, with an injury, but you're familiar with him.
Oh, yeah, he's an excellent player. He caught a bunch of catches on us 2 years ago, and he's a guy that will be playing pro football, and we'll have to do something special for him.
What's kind of the mentality when you take your team now with 2-game win streak and there's momentum on your side as you travel?
Well, winning makes you feel better, and gives guys confidence, and it's good medicine. And our guys are feeling good about themselves right now, and we want to carry this on. And you know, it's not time to start smiling yet, because we've won two games in a row, and we've got to win this next one and then go on.
Before we head to break, here's how the rest of the WAC fared this weekend. We start in Boise. The 6th-ranked Broncos needed a big effort against Idaho to keep any BCS hopes alive. Kellen Moore tossed a career-high 5 touchdown passes, 4 of them to Austin Pettis. And the Broncos defense also got into the act. Kyle Wilson picked off a pass and returned it 71 yards for another score. The Big Play Broncos got to 10-0 on the season, beating their cross-state rivals for the 11th straight time, 63-25. That meant Nevada needed to keep pace, taking on Fresno State, and the nation's #1 ground game was unstoppable, rolling up 461 yards. Luke Lippincott rushed for 149 and 3 touchdowns to lead Nevada over Fresno State 52-14. In Baton Rouge, the La Tech Bulldogs gave the 9th-ranked LSU Tigers and their 90,000 fans quite a scare. End of the first half on 4th and goal, Daniel Porter with a jump pass to Dennis Morris, giving La Tech a 4-point lead, but the Tigers got it going in the second half and overpowered the Bulldogs. Keelan Williams scored a pair of touchdowns, and the Tigers held on for the 24-16 win. And in snowy and cold Logan, Utah, Robert Turbin rushed for a career-high 190 yards and reached the 1,000-yard mark for the season to lead Utah State to a 24-9 win over San Jose State. Still to come, Hawaii defensive back Lewis Walker says he's hoping to be a social worker one day. He already feels he knows how to relate to kids struggling to find guidance because of the early struggles he had with his own parents.
Attention all active state and county employees who are HMSA PPO members. During open enrollment, if you do not select HMSA, you will be assigned to another health plan. Remember to take action to choose HMSA by November 30th.
What is he doing? Said something about not driving through Texas without getting a shot of a bull.
Guys!
Ooh. Maybe we should help him. First one to get an empty chip?
Taco Bell's fully loaded nachos. Loaded with toppings so there's no naked chips.
Not it. Not it.
He seems angry!
Not it. Not it. Not it. Oh, not it.
Now with your fully loaded nachos, get an extra large drink for just $1 more.
Not it.
Think outside the bun. You're good.
You're going to want to take a deep breath.
Not too heavy, not too light. Bud Light. The difference is drinkability.
What makes a team successful? Is it the number of wins? Is it the sold-out stadiums? Or maybe the endorsement deals? What really makes a team successful? We think it's their members. For those who belong to the UH system, University of Hawaii Federal Credit Union, join the team.
If you're a meat lover, get ready for a big surprise. Pizza Hut is slashing prices on their Lovers Pizzas. That's right. Now get any of Pizza Hut Lovers Pizzas for just $15.99. Just $15.99 for tons of your favorite toppings like double-stacked pepperonis or 5 different types of meat. The Pizza Hut Large Lovers Pizzas now just $15.99. Only at Pizza Hut. Call or click for Hawaii's favorite pizza, pasta, and wings.
A reminder to all active state and county employees who are HMSA PPO members. During open enrollment, if you do not select HMSA, you will be assigned to another health plan. To stay with HMSA, you must select us by November 30th.
Promotional consideration for the Coach Mac Show is brought to you by Makaha Studios. Creative, homegrown people.
Life on the football field can often provide lessons for players off the field of play. But in the case of Warriors defensive back Lewis Walker, no win or loss could compare to the obstacles that Hawaii's redshirt freshman had to overcome to make it to where he is now. Adaptation isn't new to Lewis Walker. Coming out of Salt Lake City, Utah, Walker was asked by the University of Hawaii to move from running back to defensive back. It was a challenge he looked forward to.
Being at corner is kind of different. It's kind of being out there all alone on the island. That's the kind of human nature of the game, because it's all or nothing. I mean, you mess up, then you got to have the mentality that you erase it and move on to the next play.
The ability to move on is something Walker has had to do his entire life. 10 years ago, Walker was living with his immediate family in Lancaster, California. And while he doesn't like going into details, life at home was anything but ideal.
Parents weren't always around, kind of a selfish act in a way. I mean, doing things that just aren't right.
In an effort to make things right, Lewis spent a summer with his Aunt Lori in Utah when he was 9 years old. After seeing the attention and care she gave to her children, Walker knew he wanted more for his life. So at an age an average child should be carefree, Lewis asked his aunt if she would care for him.
Probably the hardest decision I've ever had to make in life thus far, and probably will ever have to make in life. Just leaving your biological parents and your brothers, and just because the situation isn't right, and knowing that you're not going to have an opportunity later in life being in that situation. So, of course, your parents aren't going to be happy with you making that decision, but they were unselfish enough to give me that opportunity to do what I wanted to do with my life and make something better out of myself.
Lori Walker's relation to Lewis came by marriage to his uncle. Still, she raised him as though he was her own. But family wasn't the only connection Lewis had with his aunt. When Lori was growing up in Canada, she too was adopted.
She just brought me in and gave me everything that she could, just love and care and passion. I mean, sometimes I think that she cares about things more than I care about them, which is kind of a good thing in a way, because it makes me realize what I actually have and know that some people don't have the opportunities that I've been given.
Appreciating the second chance he's been given prompted Lewis to reach out to others who are less fortunate. Since his senior year in high school, Walker has volunteered at homeless shelters and any numerous other community service activities, lending a helping hand and making his shoulder available to anyone who's in need.
Actually helped out at the homeless shelter at the Blaisdell Center here in Hawaii, and I saw some of the kids there, and some of them were young, and some of them love football, and I mean, I looked at myself like that. I love football, and I mean, they don't really have a family to be in, and I just kind of talk to them and just make them laugh, just kind of take their mind off of their distractions for a little bit.
And in a way, helping others has helped Walker take a look at the bigger picture of his life. While he still hasn't decided on what his major will be, Lewis knows he wants to focus on improving the lives of others.
I kind of want to be a social worker type guy, because I think I'm good at kind of talking to people and helping people out with their problems, because I've been through so much in my life. I can kind of relate or put some similarity of other people's stories with mine. And so for someone to be able to put their trust into me and talk to me about their problems, I kind of feel complete.
Unfortunately for Lewis, his relationship with his parents is anything but complete. Lewis keeps in touch with his mother and father on occasion, but more importantly to him, he still remains in touch with his best friend and youngest brother, Kiwan, who was just 9 when Lewis moved away.
The advice that I give to him is kind of just to keep his head up. Don't dwell on the situation that I'm not there or our older brother isn't there. He has to find his own path, and I had to make that choice to give myself a better education. I mean, it's working out so far, so hopefully it just keeps everything on the same track. And I mean, I've paved my own footprints in the sand. Eventually everything will come full circle and we'll be together again. I believe that.
And when that day comes, Lewis will adapt to that too. For the Coach Mac Show, I'm Mike Cherry.
Big Island Toyota is about a lot more than selling vehicles. We give back to our neighbors through supporting community service projects island-wide. We do it because taking care of each other is the right thing to do. We believe in that and in our employees, the products we offer, and the service we provide our customers. When you're looking for a great vehicle backed by quality service, come see us at BigIslandToyota.com. We'll take care of you.
The coach, the players, the season. For all that's changed, one thing remains the same: Warrior football. This is your team. Get your tickets now. Hawaii football. We play for you.
McDonald's new bacon and cheese Angus third pounder. As if it wasn't enough to make it with a full third pound of 100% Angus beef, they had the audacity to use a bakery-style bun and crinkle-cut the pickles. There's no denying it. That's a third strip of bacon. Have they no shame? Angus Axiom number 39. It's an embarrassment of riches. The astonishing Angus third pounders. All Angus, all McDonald's.
Mayhem here, still in my hometown of Kalihi. Figured I'd fix Spider's Corner up, so I got a friend of mine to help out.
Thanks, Mayhem. Dan Henderson here to let you guys know about some of the changes we've made here at Fighter's Corner. You can get the Dan Henderson signature clinch gear shorts.
We also got a new display for the bazillion shirts we got here.
And they still have all the training equipment you need, right, Mayhem?
They got junk stuff!
Which couple will make it down the aisle with Sunrise in the Four Seasons Resort's Lanai? Will it be Jason and Grace?
I knew right there that I could spend the rest of my life with her.
Eldon and Jean?
I finally found someone that respects me, loves me for who I am.
Or Brett and Tanya?
I want to marry this man and have children with him.
You decide. Vote now at HawaiiNewsNow.com. Then tune in to Sunrise on November 25th to see who goes down the aisle at the Four Seasons Resort's Lanai.
You're watching KGMB, CBS Hawaii.
Again to the left, triple wide receiver to the right, second down. Ball is given, big hole up the middle. Leon Wright Jackson, touchdown.
This week's play of the game goes to Leon Wright Jackson. His 11-yard scamper in the first quarter proved to be the game winner. Wright Jackson also scored the game's first touchdown. It was the 5th time in the last 2 games that the senior found the end zone. If you can name this week's play of the game when you tune into Football Fridays on Sunrise, you have a chance to win 2 tickets to the next home game at Aloha Stadium.
The UH football team is now 3 wins away from making the Hawaii Bowl. And while a bowl berth has always been the goal, there's a new twist to the Christmas Eve game. It's highly likely that the Conference USA team that will face the WAC team in this year's Hawaii Bowl could be Southern Methodist University. Yes, under former UH head coach June Jones, the Mustangs are now bowl eligible for the first time since 1984. And while the Warriors say there's no added motivation in what SMU has done, UH fans would love nothing more than to see Greg McMackin go up against Jones, the man he replaced. Just the storyline itself would make it an instant classic. For Mike Cherry, I'm